What's up, pups? How's everybody doing? We got a huge day today. What's up, Christopher? Deerslayer, good to see you. What's up, Andrew? What's going on? What's going on? Gabriel Torres, good to see you. And Balta. XG Unit. Charles Fox, what's going on? Christopher Gleason. Exited, huh? Zymus, what's happening? Yo. I returned. Sasha K, good evening. What's up, Josh? Consistency is key, huh? Luna C Point, good to see you. Jesse Jonas, how's it going? Almost always here. Yeah, it's good to see everybody coming back. What's up? I see a lot of familiar faces today. What's up, William? It is a big day. Big day. Let's get into it. Let's see. How close are we here? So I guess it's just been continuously delayed for a little while here. It was supposed to start a long time ago. Yo, Heinrich, what's happening? All is good, man. Alex, already, like 2 minutes in the stream, dump incoming. That's it, man. It's over. Bump it. Yeah. Now, I'm outside the U.S. I think this should be fine. Associated Press, am I allowed to use that, or are they going to shut down the stream? Where does this? Are we into MS? Where is the buy point? Or some banks are also good buys as they pay dividends. Yeah, I got to tell people. I got to teach people all this stuff. I wouldn't be concerned about yield or dividends at this point in the cycle. All right. No, we're still waiting. Hey, so, yo, Brian Walsh, good to see you, brother. We gonna sell the news today, brother? I don't know, man. Markets are weird. We'll go look at it. So I just had a friend ask me to look at MSFT. I'm pretty sure that's Microsoft. Let's just go look at that really quick while we're waiting. And in the meantime, if you guys know, can I restream AP? Does Associated Press mean that we can freely use it, or are they going to shut down the stream? Because I can't use the main US networks because they can shut down the stream. So if anybody knows the answer to that, that'd be great, just so we don't get the stream shut down. That would suck. I thought AP meant we could use it, right? But I'll switch it up. I'll look for something else if we can't use it, of course. In the meantime, let's go look at this chart. Oh, damn. I just lost the mouse. Hang on. Let me get the mouse back here. Let's give it a second. Yo, Atlantean, what's happening? I'm waiting for the mouse. What up, PD? What up? Oh, here we go. I got the mouse back. RSBN network. Okay, I'll go there right now. Let me set that up first, and then we'll come back to this. So RSBN network. Okay, nice.
Summit for digital assets. What he doesn't say very.
Okay, I never heard of this thing before, but all right. Okay, cool. So that's this thing right here. So we'll use this one. Is that what you guys are saying? Let's do it. RSBN. Works for me. Well, hello. And no, it hasn't started yet. Not technically. Okay, RSBN streamed all the Trump rallies. All right, cool. No, it hasn't started yet. I'm going to drop the link in the chat, in the Telegram chat, all right? So, Telegram. So I'm going to leave this one open. Anybody who wants to join is welcome to, because this new setup has been working really well. I did have some more of those sound issues earlier, but I got the kinks out. Hopefully this stays. I couldn't figure out what was causing the sound issues the other night, but I just jiggled everything around until it finally just turned back on. Which pretty much means I just turned everything on and off a bunch of times. Just unplugged the computer, plugged it back in. Oh wait, that's not what I need. I need charts. Yeah, charts. There you go, charts. All right. MSFT. NASDAQ. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Okay. We need to see this. So this looks like distribution to me, right? And it looks like it's finished, man. This is kind of serious right here. Let me find out what the deal is with this. Okay, let's track this going back. Oh, you know what? This is amazing that my friend just asked me to look up MSFT, because is this 2008? Okay. This is 2000. And where was 2021? Right here. December of 2021. Does MSFT front run all the big market pullbacks? Is it like a bellwether? So I gotta cross them. All right, still not started yet. Sometimes you just need to hit it. Pretty much what I did. I was just getting pissed. It's pretty much punching into the freaking setup. Smash the like button, pups. I didn't even realize we had 660 people watching already. It's a big day. It's a big day. It's a big day. You guys are probably like, why is he looking at Microsoft? Well, so a friend just messaged me. I think everyone's concerned about the markets right now because I'm getting weird messages today. So somebody's like, where's the buy point? Or we buy into MSFT. People are panicking right now. They can't even write straight text. They're just like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I buy? Well, let me get back to that chart. Where were we? Let's go back. I just want to get the volume down a little bit here. Actually need a little bit of rain. Where's my rain? Just a little bit. Can't chart without it. All right. So in 2001, I want to see how it acted before, because I actually don't track this one too much. But obviously it's a huge player. The cross actually happens after the reversal here. Multi-month. Let's see how it handled. Oh wow, look at that. Is that 2021? So that's fine. That's even the 3. So It's starting? All right. I'm going to go. Hang on 1 second. Double cross, 2008, GFC. Fuck, interesting. All right, let's go. We'll come back. Let's see what's going on.
Enough of that stuff. Let's stay on the good stuff here, and in the sense of truth and common sense at Right Side as we get ready.
Let me know how the
go
audio is,
live to
everybody.
this Digital
How's it
Asset
sound?
Summit.
You hear
It's a
everything
White
all right?
House Digital Asset Summit. President Trump will be
Sounds
speaking
good to
right
me.
there in the middle of your screen there. You see the podium or the presidential seal. This is huge for cryptocurrency today. This is a huge situation for digital assets and on. So looking forward to tossing it to that. And I know a number of you that are watching, you remember that summit that he had in Nashville, Tennessee, a Bitcoin summit. It was quite awesome. Isn't it great that President Trump isn't just staying in the past when it comes to certain things? You know, he understands some of the developments here
Thanks,
with
everybody.
these various currencies, but also, you know, sticking to common sense and the Constitution. So wonderful to see that as well. As we are live right now here on Right Side Broadcasting Network. Just checking a few notes here.
Just smash the like.
Ethereum is how to pronounce that
smash
one
it.
as well for the digital assets from earlier. So yeah, we're looking forward to going there live.
Smash it.
Why don't we do this for now? Let's go there now. Listen in on the room as President Trump will be walking in any minute.
Look, there's Michael Saylor. There's a Coinbase guy. What's his name? See if we can recognize all the players in crypto. This is the guy from, he plays in a band. He has a twin brother, the Winklevoss. He has Gemini. Who else is here?
Yeah, there's nothing coming out of the mic.
Nothing? Okay.
They're like, okay. They're like, do you guys know what we're doing here? Imagine SPF. He doesn't know how to say Ethereum. Wait, where's Vitalik? Bro. Where's Vitalik?
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Everybody stand up. Stand up, pups. Who's standing up in their living room right now?
Well, thank you very much,
Seriously, where's
everyone.
Vitalik?
Great honor to have
Don't
you.
we need him up there?
I know you've all been working very hard and very successfully,
ETH is crashing already.
and it's
I'm kidding. It's not. I'm just
a wonderful place, the White House. I want to begin. Is Johnny here from
Jesus.
World Cup? I want to thank you for this election. And they just had a presentation in the Oval Office, and I thought this was such a beautiful. This is the trophy. This is the big deal. The World Cup is the biggest sporting event, and Johnny Infantino is my friend for a long time, and during my first term, we worked out a deal to get the World Cup, and then because of lots of interesting things that happened, I ended up being president. Wanted to shut up. I was always disappointed. I wasn't going to make it. I was going to serve 8 straight. Instead, we did it the hard way, but maybe the more important way. So I will be with you as president, Johnny. So maybe you could just say a few words and show how beautiful the World Cup trophy is. Thank you. Yeah, sure, please. Yeah.
The famous key.
That's a great key.
You want to open it, President? Or shall
Well, you go ahead. I trust you.
So this is the new competition. It's called the FIFA Club
Pups,
World Cup. The 32 best
just smash the like button. Super easy.
players.
Smash it twice.
For the first time in
3 times.
this competition takes place in the United States. Opening game on the 14th of June.
Right.
Obviously in Miami. Final on the 30th of July this year in New York, New Jersey. But it's not that. It's what is special because it's a key, and because
Standing up shoveling,
as you
Paul.
can see, if I manage to do it,
You get a pass. He's shoveling. What is he? Oh, dog shit. Shoveling dog food. No, you can like it later, man.
it's so this is a trophy. It is a trophy which represents, and that's why I think it's interesting to show this trophy exactly in this
Yo,
form.
Deerslayer, you out there? Can you find Metallic? See if you can get a hold of him.
Projected to the future. There is no
We need to get him in there.
sports trophy which looks like that. It,
See if you can find
has
him.
engraved the
If
history
anyone can
of
find
the
him,
game,
Deerslayer can find him.
soccer or football as we call it. The participating teams of the first edition. The stadiums, beautiful stadiums in 11 cities in the United States of America where this competition will take place. So at the same time,
Yeah, it looks like
past,
Zelensky's cousin in the back
present,
there.
and projected to the future.
He
And
really
if I
just
may,
he's not
President,
showing?
say another 2 words, and then I let you work. I would like to
You just
congratulate
texted him?
the President and the administration for not only for the World Cup.
Did he say he's embarrassed, or was he just like kind of giving you a runaround?
Also for this initiative that you are speaking about here, if I may add something in this respect, I'm
not
not
good.
an expert at all, but FIFA, as you know, is a brand which is globally known, a very strong brand.
This reminds me of the scene that in Game of Thrones where they blew up the castle at the wedding thing, and then that one girl was like, "Hey, Cersei's not here," and they're like, "So what? Who gives a fuck?" And she's like, "No, listen, Cersei's not here."
Around the world, only
Vitalik's not in the room, guys.
If we develop it, and so FIFA is very,
He's gonna
very
blow up the room.
interested under my presidency to develop
no.
FIFA coin. To do it
Just there, text him
from
again.
here
Damn it, tell him to get in there.
America,
We need him in there.
and to conquer
For
the
God's
5
sake.
billion soccer fans.
Giving him an
in the world.
inflatable
So if there's
unicorn.
anyone here who is
Get in
interested to team up with FIFA, here we are together with the
They stopped
United
him at
States
the
of
airport.
America, and
He's a
we'll
private jet,
conquer
man.
the world of soccer with
ESP.
FIFA coin.
Proud.
Thank you. That coin.
Paul, good to see you. Luna, I don't know what's going
That coin may be worth more than FIFA
on. They're talking
in the
FIFA.
end. It could be quite a coin, actually. Huh? Anyway, thank you,
It's
Johnny.
FAFO,
Great
not
job. I just thought you should see this trophy because it's really,
fucking
it's
great.
the biggest sporting event in the world, and we have it here. And we appreciate being selected. Thank you very much, Johnny. You do a fantastic job. And welcome to the first ever White House Digital Assets Summit. I know that many of you have been fighting for years
Balta, yeah, 100%.
for this, and it's an honor to be with you at the White House. I want to thank the White House AI and crypto czar David Sachs, Treasury Secretary. This is David right here, in case you don't know. You know David. And a man who's doing a great job as Secretary of
I'm on the verge of tears, man.
Treasury. Scott Bessent, who's right here.
I'm like laughing
Scott,
and crying at
thank
the
you
same
very
time.
much. Commerce
Why
Secretary
is
Howard
Vitalik not in the
Lutnick, wherever
room?
you may
God
be,
damn it.
Howard.
It's not right.
Hi, Howard.
Something's wrong.
He's doing
feel
some
it.
interesting work right now with all that's going on. He's right in the middle of it and doing a great
Mix
job.
of emotions right
Thank
now.
you. SBA Administrator Kelly Loeffler.
Tam, how you doing?
And thank you. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce. Thank you, Hester. Acting CFTC Chairman Caroline Pham. House Majority Whip Tom Emmer. Hello, Tom. Representative Brian Stile. Thank you. Brian, thank you very much. Digital Assets Council Director Bo Hines. Good, Bo. Great job. And many other distinguished guests. We have a lot of very distinguished people around the table. Some of them will be speaking. I want to thank Marco Rubio also, who's right over there. And we have tremendous people very interested in this subject. And last year I promised to make America the Bitcoin superpower of the world and crypto capital of the planet. And we're taking historic action to deliver on that promise, as you know, around the table. Yesterday I signed an executive order officially creating our strategic Bitcoin reserve. And this will be a virtual Fort Knox for digital gold to be housed within the United States Treasury. That's a big thing, Scott. The federal government is already among the largest holders of Bitcoin, as you know. Really one of the largest holders in the world, with as many as 200,000 Bitcoin obtained via civil law and various other forms of law, and including enforcement actions. These existing holdings will form the foundation of the new reserve. Unfortunately, in recent years, the U.S. government has foolishly sold tens of thousands of additional Bitcoin that were worth billions and billions of dollars had they not sold them, but they did sell them, mostly during the Biden administration. Not a good thing to have done. From this day on, America will follow the rule that every Bitcoin knows very well: never sell your Bitcoin. That's a little phrase that they have. I don't know if that's right or not. Who the hell knows, right? Who knows? Who knows? But so far, it's been right. And well, let's keep it that way. The Treasury and Commerce Departments will also explore new pathways to accumulate additional Bitcoin holdings for the reserve, provided it's done at no cost to the taxpayers. We don't want any cost to the taxpayers. In addition, my order directs federal agencies to conduct an inventory of all crypto assets currently held by the U.S. government and determine how they can be transferred easily to the Treasury. Non-Bitcoin digital assets will be held in a new U.S. digital asset stockpile where they will be managed properly. My administration also is working to end the federal bureaucracy's war on crypto, which was really going on pretty wildly during Biden until the election came about. About 5 months before the election, he became a big fan because he heard how many people were in favor of it and how many people love it and respect it. But I guess it didn't work out too well for him. People understood what was going on and paved the way for groundbreaking innovations in institutional finance. Under the Bitcoin administration, regulators strong-armed banks. I mean, they really did. They strong-armed banks into closing the accounts of crypto businesses and entrepreneurs, effectively blocking some money transfers to and from exchanges, and they weaponized government against the entire industry. But I know that feeling also. Maybe better than you do. All of that will soon be over, and we are ending Operation Choke Point 2.0. Now, some people really suffered. It's ridiculous what they were doing, but in the end, they came around, but they came around for the wrong reasons. They came around only because they wanted votes, and they saw that tens of millions of people were against them because of what they were doing. I also want to express my strong support for the efforts of lawmakers in Congress as they work on bills to provide regulatory certainty for dollar-backed stablecoins and the digital assets market. They're working very hard on that. This is a tremendous opportunity for economic growth and innovation in our financial sector, and will really go a long way. I think it's going to be a tremendous, we feel like pioneers in a way, of tremendous method of growth. And things are very much tied, and we want to keep it that way. The U.S. dollar, long into the future, we're going to keep it that way. I hope lawmakers will send that legislation to my desk before August recess if they can. And they're very much working with you, and you know a lot of them, and a lot of them were committed right from the very beginning. So I just want to congratulate you all for being at the White House today, and a man who knows more about Bitcoin and AI and just about everything else than anybody, David Saxton. I'd like to have you say a few words, David.
Thank you, Mr. President. We're all here today because of your leadership, your vision, and your generosity, and I really want to thank you for that. We're also here because of your desire to make America great and to introduce a golden age in America, including for digital assets. And we're here because of your love of innovators, or as you might say, high IQ people. Yeah, we know you love high IQ people. And we have about 30 of them here in the room today. These are the top people in the digital asset industry. And one other thing that I think that you love is legal fairness. This is an industry that was subjected to prosecution and persecution for the last 4 years, horrible lawfare, and nobody knows what that feels like better than you do. So we really appreciate the fact that you understand legal fairness and that you're always willing to fight for the right thing, for legal fairness. You never back down. You stand defiant, even in the face of an assassin's bullet. It's an inspiration to everyone in this room, I think. So it's an honor.
Thank you.
By the rummer.
Thank you.
So I just want to say it's an honor to work for you. It's an honor to work for a president who works every day to get so much done on behalf of the American people. Your administration is moving at tech speed. It's really amazing. It's actually faster than any startup that I've been part of. Is that your administration moves even faster. So I just want to say thank you for having me be a part of it. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I love working for you. And thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you, David, very much. Appreciate it.
And now I just want to pass the ball to Secretary Besson.
Scott?
David, so today, when President Trump has signed the executive order to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve and stockpile, we're going to position the United States as a leader among nations in the digital asset strategy. It's important for the United States to recognize this fact and get ahead of the other nations in the digital age. We applaud the President's direction to use the digital assets already in possession of the nation, and we are going to establish this Bitcoin reserve. We will use this authority to augment the asset side of the United States balance sheet. As I've said many times, President Trump is creating assets for the American people, while most past presidents have created debt, and a large part of this asset program can be in digital assets. We are going to end the regulatory weaponization against digital assets. The Biden administration's actions did nothing other than punish innovators.
Very bullish.
And that all of you have made it here today is really a testament to your fortitude. Much of Treasury's responsibility in this order relates to the tax code and determinations around risk weightings. And I'm here to assure you that we are going to work with the controller of the currency, the IRS, and we're going to rescind and all applicable previous guidance. And we are going to put a lot of thought into the stablecoin regime. And as President Trump has directed, we are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stable coins to do that. Thank you.
This is a market dump.
Technology.
Not yet, man. Sorry, buddy.
Foundation of the Trump presidency. He understands technology, he embraces technology, and he's going to use technology to drive America forward. The blockchain and Bitcoin technology are a key part of that thinking, and embracing that, and here today shows how much a leader the Trump administration and our president is. He understands it. He embraces it. As you said, you're a pioneer in this place, and this is where we're going. We're using the blockchain, we're using Bitcoin, we're going to use digital assets to pound forward, and Donald Trump is leading the way. Can't be more proud of you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Howard.
I'm loving chat tonight. Chat's on fire tonight.
Kelly,
I think I did hear him say bye, pDAI.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is truly a historic day, and as a crypto founder, I couldn't be more proud to be part of your administration. You're moving at the speed of tech for sure, and I will just say it's a great day to have the war on not just crypto, but the war on innovation done. And under your administration, we are truly going to enter into the golden age. And I'll just say, as the administrator of the SBA, small business is a tremendous network that crypto can be deployed against, and so the SBA is open to crypto. So I look forward to working with all of the leaders in this room to advance your efforts here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much. Tom, please.
Well, Mr. President, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for the amazing team that you put together. I want to thank you for David. I mean, this kind of a meeting, no one in this room could have envisioned this just a couple years ago. You are the one that has the vision. You're the one that said we are going to do 21st century finance right here in the United States of America. I've been doing this for 9 years. It is amazing how far we've come, and that's a credit to you, Mr. President, and your leadership, and God bless you for doing this, because it's going to make a huge difference with everything else you're doing. And by the way, Americans love it. They're going crazy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Everybody else? Go ahead, please.
Does anyone want to say a couple of words? Cameron or Tyler, do you want to?
You're very shy in front
Actually,
of the camera.
Cameron, I think you said something earlier that I thought was really profound. You said that a year ago you thought it would be more likely that you'd end up in jail than at the White House. Do you, not to put you on the spot, because you didn't do anything wrong, but that was the environment a year ago. But do you guys want to say something, either one of you?
Sure, that was actually Tyler who said that. but it's
sorry, I still get mixed up.
But yeah, we never thought that we'd get attacked the way we did in our backyard after trying to do the right thing for so many years and always trying to raise the bar with respect to regulations. So it's truly wonderful to see how things have changed and how the pendulum has swung back in the way that it has. And we've always felt that the U.S. should lead in Bitcoin and crypto, and it's ours to sort of lead and win. And it's just wonderful what President Trump has been doing with this, and we look forward to working together. And thanks for inviting us, David, and setting this up.
Thank you. Thank you both. Please.
I was just going to say thank you, Mr. President. Cameron takes credit for a lot of my things I say, so it's not the first time. But the U.S. won the internet, and the U.S. should win crypto. So thank you for your leadership on this.
Thank you both very much. High IQ individuals around this table. That's what I always say. We need high IQ. So thank you very much. Would anybody like to say anything?
Everybody's high in the room. They're all high.
I just want to express my deep gratitude for the seriousness with which you're approaching our industry and how you're actually helping guide it in the right direction. I've worked with many central banks in other countries, and when I was working there, I was wondering why I, as an American citizen, can't help the United States financial system reach this higher level that the world is on course towards generally. Right. And so I'm very grateful that finally there's been a new level of kind of common sense and adoption of these ideas. Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful to them too. So I'm just overjoyed to see this, and I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one. And as you know, China is pushing forward and very strongly as usual. But we're way in the lead, as we are in AI and other things, and we want to stay there. So I thought this was very important, and we have some brilliant people sitting around this table. And it's an honor to have you involved, but we want to stay at the forefront of everything. And this is a very important day in your lives. I know you worked, some of you, very long before people really understood what was happening. And so I congratulate you, but this is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal, and you have great support. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Smash the like button.
Thank you, media.
Just smash it. Smash it. Smash the like button. If you're driving. If you're driving, don't smash the like button. All right. But if you're not driving, or you're not, you got a free hand, just hit it. That was it?
Well, that was quite the roller coaster ride at the end there, but we do know, of course, that was quite awesome to hear from each of the department heads, including the SBA, Kelly Loeffler, saying that she and the SBA, small businesses across the country, open to cryptocurrency. So Words from the
hang on.
the SBA leader there, and of course Scott
Is that just the
Bessent
intro?
was there, Mr. Sachs as well.
You smashed the airbag.
President Trump meeting with a lot of people. I'm sure that meeting will continue on there. We want to thank you guys so much for streaming in all week. This has been quite the week of live coverage each day, day in, day out. But, just bringing you live feeds and recorded feeds from the White House, various events happening,
and
including next week.
Market
President
is
Trump
weakening a little bit here.
Way out of that White House all the way to the Middle East for Saudi Arabia. That'll be happening earlier in the week.
Territory.
So, yeah, we'll be looking
hang
forward
on
to
one
seeing
second. Let's
you
not jump
on
to
Monday.
conclusions
But
here.
here's the thing. If there's breaking news, whether it's today, tomorrow, Sunday, we are always on call when it comes to that kind of stuff here at the network.
That was it?
We'll have either myself
It's a
or
bad
Robert
joke?
McNeely. We also have Ashley Brassfield and Christina Lorenz sometimes that we can go
So
live
be
to
like,
as well. So we have you covered here as we monitor America First News and, of course, everything President Trump when it comes to the 47th Commander-in-Chief. So let's thank a few sponsors before we call it a night. And again, thank you for watching. So let's go to Colonial Metals Group, freegoldguide.com. Get all the information you need on gold, silver, tax-sheltered IRA, 401k. And you can also go to that QR code. So we thank them for being a sponsor. Let's also thank Tax Network USA. 800-357-1415 is the number.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
That was it, pups. That was it. That was all she wrote. You got to be kidding me. All right, let's go look at the charts. You got to. What else am I going to do now? Maybe is there more here? Maybe there's something else. They spent more time on the trophy than they did on crypto. We didn't even get to hear from Brad Garlinghouse. Maybe there's more. Maybe some other channel has more going on. No. Everyone's just replaying it. Okay. That was like a bad joke. Let's go see what's going on. All right. That was it. No, I don't want to hear that right now. Prepare for impact. Crypto is more fun without the suits. I feel robbed. 70. White House image. Yeah, that's true. Alpha Hover, that's a great point. Just being discussed in the White House at an event like that. Everybody dressed up really, really nice. I mean, that's something. That's something. I think that's really cool. I think it was really cool. It's a step in the right direction, right? One step at a time. What do we expect, But it would have been nice if maybe they are doing more and they're discussing and kind of having drinks and some food, but they didn't want to put that on TV. But at least the formalities were done in the sense we got to see they're all coming together in the White House with the president, all the heads of all the big crypto to discuss whatever there is. But the question of the evening is, where was Vitalik? Where was Vitalik? That was weird. That was weird. There's got to be more to this story. In the meantime, pups, if you guys are enjoying the stream, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Super simple. If you got a hand free. Of course, if you're driving, don't do it. If you're playing with an animal or playing with your own animal, I understand. But eventually, at some point, smash that like button. If you smash the like button, I'll make Vitalik show up. I can do that for you. Brian Armstrong raised his hand to talk, but they skipped over him. You noticed that? I did. I definitely didn't see that. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see. Okay, BTC is hanging out. Really didn't move at all. That means there's a big move coming. They are fucking with us. This is some real serious mental fucking bullshit here. Now, obviously, I'll just zoom out really quick. Let me just touch on ETH really quick. ETH is moving down a little bit, but not that much. Now, this isn't the prettiest looking thing. Obviously, this is pointing us down to a lower target down here. But it's still within this channel, okay? So it's not taking us somewhere we haven't gone before, okay? But this probably looks like it's going to break down back into the lower half of the channel. But let's go over here to BTC really quick. Now, one thing I want to say really quick is we're in this channel we've been in for a very long time, all right? You can see that right here. Okay, and you can play around and move these lines a little bit, but either place, whatever you use to connect these points, you still end up with a channel. All right, and we've been in it going up. All right, and that's great. And we touched it multiple times, and we haven't fallen out of it yet. We touched the top side of the channel multiple times. We haven't fallen out yet. All right, and what we're doing right now is we've made our way to the lower part of the channel. So nothing's really broken yet, right? In the sense that this was the part of the cycle where we kind of come back to the lower part of the channel. And we've done that. We've done it multiple times. We've come up, hit the top, gone across, and come down, met the bottom, gone across, and then did another impulsive pump to the upside. Gone across, and we've come back down to the bottom of the channel. And what we'd expect here is possibly, crawl up the lower side of the channel, even if we wicked out of it a little bit, and then a move back to the upside at some point. Now, we could certainly just go sideways for a while. We can do that. Could happen. But at some point, I would assume we're going to pop back into the channel and go up. Now, that's obviously just a bullish case saying that nothing changes. We just keep going, which is pretty rare in trading or a market. So maybe this is time where we get a little bit extra sideways, or maybe even a drawdown a little bit. But even if we had a pretty big drawdown, let's say we came down here to 73, which is the old range high right here. Now, that's still absolutely normal in trading. You know what? We could even go lower. I think for me, even 69K, we're still in the game. And to be completely honest, I even think we hit 63, 64, 65. We still are at a strong support of just, where these wicks were back here. So I think a lot of things could be in the cards. Now, if we want to look at the bullish case here, let me just check the chat really quick. RH just tweeted thanking Trump. Okay, yeah, I saw that. Vitalik is flaming. maybe it's good sometimes I don't check in with chat. Vitalik was under the table. Really? He might have been under the table. That would have been interesting. You have 5K to buy more coins. What are you buying? Or just more pDAI, since the pDAI versus pulse ratio is low. Worldwide, save that for a second. That's a good question. We'll look at that in a minute. And I actually do want to see the pDAI versus pulse ratio. We can only giving hints. Evening fam, what's up, Love Matters? Pup, smash the like button coming in. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, for sure. But definitely smash the like button. What's that? Deerslayer, 100 peeps didn't hit the like button. Did you count? Let's see. All right, so one good thing over here with BTC is if I were to take some lines and just draw, let's say here, this is using the bottom of these wicks here as support. Okay, and then I'm using the top of all these channels as resistance. All right, and it's not a perfect science, but gives you kind of idea, and then we can tweak it. If it does play out, we can tweak it as we go. But obviously, you got a situation here where you've done this move, you've got some lows. It's possible, we come up, we're rejected, we retest possibly again, and then we come up, make a higher low, and we move to the upside of this channel, and we meet this somewhere up here. This would be about 140 ish. The top would be about 150, and that's a play I've been looking at for a while. Now this line here is March 15th. So do we still continue with this blood moon narrative, and that's where we get this low here and we punch up? Because if you go back, you guys know, you've been watching my channel for a couple months, I've been playing with this idea of an impulsive move taking us very quickly to the upside, right? I've had this on my chart. You guys know, I've had this since, where did I draw that for you guys? Well, I drew it here. So that was like, it was like third week of February. Now, the drawdown was quite a bit more than I expected, but I did expect a drawdown right there, and then a big impulsive move. And to be honest, if we had a bullish move, I still would see that. Now, maybe because of this blood moon, maybe it just pushes out a little bit more. Or who knows, maybe it's just going to be something like this, right? Maybe we already did part of it, right? And we get a little bit of wick out of the channel, scare everybody one last time, and then we have some major pop to the upside. Maybe it lines with this blood moon. Once again, I'm just completely playing around. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor. You need to do your own research. I'm just having fun here, just a guy on the internet. Is this possible? I suppose it's possible. I could see this playing out. It's possible. But the macro needs to cooperate with us, right? We don't know the full situation right now, what's going on. The market makers are in control. You see the Trump administration, they're acting like they don't get crypto, but there's no doubt in my mind there are people behind the scenes that are pulling the levers and the strings of this market. You know, if that didn't become obvious last weekend when they posted on Sunday afternoon about, you know, what was coming with crypto, then I don't know if I can help you. I mean, it's obvious they're having their way with us, right? They got us sauced up and they're having their way with us right now. And, you know, that's okay. I think at the end of the day, they also want to make gains in crypto, just like assets as well. So this turnaround is going to be epic, all right? But they're in control at this point, and that's obvious. So before it was just market makers, then it was market makers and institutions. Now it's market makers, institutions, and Donald Trump. They're all having their way with us. Well, and Sachs and kind of everyone's getting a go at us at this point. They rotate days. Like, what should we tweet today? Let's mess with these crypto people. So yeah, this would be the bullish case. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go in here and draw the bearish case. If we start falling apart, we can cross that bridge when we get there. But until we really break, like this wick that we've already this cycle low right here, which I'm going to call it cycle low until we break a lower high, which is right here. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that right here. Oh, that guy right there. Until we break that, I'm not going to give a lot of bearish cases, okay, and like start drawing doomsday reports. So that would be about 78K, okay, and we cleared about maybe half or most of that CME gap. So we could that's another reason why I drew this the way I drew it, with a slightly lower low. This would completely fill the CME gap. It would scare the shit out of the market, and then that would officially be your cycle low. And then you could even call it like an ABC, right? You could just be like, oh yeah, you know, you got your, you know, A, B, C. All right, like it just played out in a really interesting way, but it still is what it is. You know, you got very like classic ABC correction. Everyone's scared to death, and then the market pushes up again. That could be a thing. Now, if we break 77, 78K, we'll get in here and we'll start playing around with some bear possibilities here of like how low we can go. But until we break that, I'm not really setting my mind like that. Now, that's just my bias right now. You do need to look at the macro, but there's always a reason to fall apart, right? There's always a bunch of bears out there waiting to be like, aha, I told you we were going to crash. And I don't want to be that guy. Even though I definitely see issues, I see problems, I see all the weaknesses, I see the awful macro. But to be honest, the macro has looked like shit for the last like 2-3 years. Now, you know what? Since about the zombie apocalypse, the macro has looked awful. Even them printing money didn't make anything look good. So, you know, any doomsdayer can be right, because they'll be right eventually, right? They can just be calling crashes like every month for like the last 2 years, and eventually they'll be right. So, you know, I don't want to be that guy. Yeah, just keep a level head. We're looking to the upside. Now, if you need to de-risk, if you're worried, if you're scared, if you literally can't pay your rent a couple months from now, yeah, you should be like, okay, think about it, you know. But I'm going to still stick to the fact that we go up, even if they draw out this bit, right? Like, you know, it doesn't have to be so perfect. I mean, you know, we were playing around before. If you guys remember my chart from a long time ago, it's funny, we wicked all the way down to where I drew this channel. Now, I drew this chart January 7th. The first week of the new year is when I drew this crazy chart. And we actually played quite a bit of it out perfect when we were close to it. Now, we're far away from this, but some stuff definitely kind of turned out interesting, like how we tracked sideways right along this path right here. But the other thing I had was that they bring us down to a level and they actually track us sideways there and then pop us up at some point. And so, you know, is that something that could happen where you have a situation where, you know, They do bring us back down, but then they don't take us much lower, because that would be frightening too, because then they would go sideways. The whole time everyone's like, oh, we're about to go lower, about to go lower. We never go lower. And then a few weeks later, we just pop to the upside. And that would mess up a lot of people too. You know, that would be like, that's a lot worse, by the way, than just going lower. Like everyone thinks that, I'll tell you what people think in trading. They go, just go down, hit a lower target and get it over with. That's what everybody says in trading, okay? And what the market maker might do is just go sideways at a kind of low point, but not that low. So maybe we barely touch the 73 and just hover, or we don't even go anywhere near there. We just do it like 77, 76, go sideways. Everyone's waiting for us to drop to 73, and you never do, and you just go to the upside. That would ruin a lot of people's lives too, and be psychologically painful. People wouldn't be able to handle that. So anyway, there's a lot of crazy ways to look at it. But right now, nothing seriously broken. You know, what I have this. I don't remember what I did. Whatever. Yeah. Well, we just draw this stuff for the fun of it. Sometimes it comes true. More often than not, it ends up coming true. So I don't want to don't put too much bear stuff on there. Take us 69K. Yeah, exactly. That's what everyone wants. Just get it out of the way. That's what I'm saying. So maybe the market maker doesn't give it up that easy. They take us to like 74 or something and just go sideways. So nobody gets 79 or 69. We just stay in this point where everyone's just like, okay, come on, it's a little lower. It never does. You want to wolf chart Trump sometime? 79 sounds right. Yeah, that would mess with people. That's like a number that would just screw with people's heads. I mean, you know, it's wrong, but you got to think about that. The market maker wants you to make a mistake, right? That's how the market maker makes money. You make mistakes. You overtraded. You thought we were going lower, etc. You thought we were going higher, and we never went higher. You know, whatever it is, the market maker is just waiting for that moment. What's up, Mimi? How you doing? We had a guest on the show, Pups. Let's see who this is. Are you with us? Take your time. Can't hear you. I can't hear you yet. I can see you though. Yeah, I'll give you a second. No worries. No worries. No rush. Why is it on? What does that mean down there? This is my first bull market. What is the time frame here? How much time do we have before the next bear? That's a good question. Well, we don't know, right? Yeah. Some people are, you know, we look at these and then we ask ourselves, you know, is the cycle top in? I don't think it is. I think it's going to be an interesting cycle. We already had a high before the halving, so it's hard to take old cycles and extrapolate them perfectly over this one. And everyone that's done that has been fucked. All right, that's why I'm not doing that, and I haven't done that for you guys. But I do understand the past cycles, and I understand this is typically a point where we should go up, and the cycle should end about October 2025. I get it, but we already had a high before the halving, so all the previous cycle theories, we should know them and be familiar and bring them forward. But to just sit here and pretend that we didn't have a high before the halving is absolute nuttiness. Okay, that's some low IQ shit. They've already showed you that they're screwing with the cycle. We had a high before the halving, so you should just expect that. You know what? We could be very different going forward. Hang on. Heard a really loud noise. Don't know if you pups heard that. All right. Can you provide the name of the background song? What's playing right now? It's a mix. It's a mix. Tell you what, I'll put it in the details of the video later. Buentaste. Listen, put a comment in the description of the video that you want the name of the song or the music in the background, and I'll drop it in there when I see it, all right? For sure. Bottom of the bear could be 84, depending on how high we go. Oh, the bottom of the bear. I get what you're saying. Yeah, the bottom of the bear could have a lot to do with how high we go. So if we start crutching, if we do 150, well, I mean, it could be 30K, the bottom, right? If we push 300K, 500K, then 75K, 85K could be the bottom, right? So it's tough to cross that, to see that right now, right? You kind of have to wait a little bit. Your teddy bear is getting getting a lot of hands on it. Hey, you got it, man. Hey, man, nice to meet you and pleasure having you over here. Yeah, it is quite a community. And I'll look for your comment, man. I'll put that in there for sure. Let's go over here to ETH really quick, because I don't like to spend too much time on ETH, because then I have to take antidepressants. And where the fuck was Vitalik? I'm gonna fucking grab the fucking guy. Why wasn't he there in a suit, sitting at the front table? Like, sir, I am ready to serve you, Mr. President. I am Vitalik Buterin, and I'm going to pump it. Like, where is he? We need to see him. We need to see him out front. Pup, smash the like button. If you smash the like button, Vitalik will pump Ethereum. He will, because Deerslayer knows him. He was just texting him, and he will text him and say, like, they smash the like button. They want you to pump it. And Vitalik will pump Ethereum. Because right now, he's not. Right now, it's not happening. The foundation has the power to do this. They do. All right. We are at 2152. We're in this channel. And, yeah, that's where we are. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to show you guys what we're looking at here. So we've been wanting to break out for a very long time. And it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Now, we got this kind of M-looking thing. It's not the prettiest thing. Technically, this should start to fall apart here at some point. But because this is crypto and the bull run isn't over yet, we still have a chance. Now, really quick, I think that right now we're holding up okay, even though that's ugly looking. But as long as we don't break 1900-ish, for me, like 1950, from where we are now, let's say 1950 to 1900, if we stay above there, I'm feeling okay. If we break that level of 1950, 1900, we may just have a lot of time, to go a little just sideways and down, which may not be that bad, because that keeps extending our cycle further, which was another theory I had, that this is going to be a longer cycle than people expect. Okay, because everyone's already calling the cycle that it has to end in March. It has to end this spring. It's going to end. And it could be a faster cycle. We had the high before the halving, so it makes sense for people to think that we're just going to end early. Oh, and the economy sucks and all that doomsday stuff. No, it's possible. Or we just go sideways or slightly down. We get a little bit of weakness. If we do break 1900, 1950, and we come down a little bit, we have to build up some strength again, and then we can go back up. And it could happen, in the middle of the summer. That's enough time here. And that could extend us easily into 2026, possibly. All right, it could start kind of really messing with people just in terms of timelines, right? But as long as we stay above 1950, I'm still feeling pretty good. All right, that would be a good place to be. Now we break that. I'll come back once again, like I said, on Bitcoin, and we'll look at some of these lower targets. I do have some targets down here. And then your big magnet is all this air over here, right? But I don't think it has to happen. But we'll cross that bridge if we break 19. We'll come and look at some of these targets, have them on another chart. All right, but right now it's okay. It's okay. We don't need to go there right now. Let's look at. I want to look at a couple of the bellwethers really quick. I just want to see what XRP was doing after this whole. Brad Garlinghouse in there. Too bad we didn't get to see what he had to say and speak. Looked really nice. Everybody's dressed up really sharp. Vitalik was out of. Some people said he was under the table. ETH 1520 is a pivot low. Yeah, well, it is. And here's the thing. Really quick. There's a lot of room to play in here, and there's a lot of places to pivot from, and that's right here. See this here? That's going to be your 1520, okay? And I'll put a line there. And that's kind of right in the middle of this range, you know, between 1900 and the top of my purple box down here. And if we were to pass that, we're 100% going to come to that purple box down there, all right? The purple box, the top of it is at 1200, let's say, right? 1200. But once again, I'm just not concerned with that right now because you got this 1520, even if we broke. But let's not worry about it until we break 1900. All right, we'll go over that if that happens. All right. Now here's the weird thing: the Dixie is falling apart. Okay, and you know what's crazy about the Dixie? Once again, every time I draw on the fucking chart, something comes true. This is ridiculous. Now I drew this for you guys that third week of February, so it's been 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I said, what we want to see is the Dixie fall apart down to here. Look where I drew it to. I drew it exactly to 103.45, and look where the wick came to. The wick came to 103.48. That's ridiculous. I fucking drew this move on the Dixie like 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point, and look, I didn't expect it to just happen suddenly, so I have to be careful what I draw on the charts because the chart gods are just giving to me anything I draw. So I think I'm gonna just start drawing high targets for everything, for all our assets. But it like literally was like, okay, here you go, 103, plunk. I don't think anyone expected this move. Now, what I'm concerned about is that the Dixie fell apart really quick, and I do have my concerns about that, right? Because it could really, I mean, look at this move. This is straight down. I was like, yeah, I wanted a weak dollar, but this is almost like your wish came true too much, you know? Like you're like, man. A great sentiment seeing Dixie drop. Yeah, but it happens so fast. What does that mean? It's so crazy. It's so violent. A violent move down could also call for a violent move to the upside, right? You see what happened over here last time. If we just quickly scan, we can see what happens when the Dixie does a nasty move down that quick, right? So you can see over here, Dixie did a 2-candle move. We literally almost had 1 candle move. This is on the 3-day, by the way. And then a small break and down. And then look what happened. It moved very, very aggressively to the upside in retaliation. So it's almost like you want to get, it's like if you want high prices on your asset, but you just get 1 candle straight up, it's not good either, right? There's no support, no structure, and then it just like falls apart. It's better if your asset like gets there slowly and crawls up there and then it'll hold. But when I see it collapse the way this came down, the Dixie, I'm worried about the rebound. Exactly. So yeah, it like my wish came true. I got exactly what I drew, the target I drew to, which was 103.4, but I got it too fast. My wish came true too fast, and now I'm concerned. So I don't know. That's definitely an interesting one. Now I'm no Dixie expert, but I mean, I guess we can only be, came right to the fucking support. Bam. Just slammed into it. Crazy. Yeah, maybe we'll be fine. Maybe we do get a little bit of a rebound, but it stays in these lower ranges, which is good for us, which is good. That's great. So that's good. Let's go look at USDT dominance really quick, too, while we're here. Because that should have given us a rejection, too. It's just... Yeah, look at these long wicks on top. So we're coming up to, we were very bullish down here when the fall from, you can see it's exactly like the chart looked on BTC if you flip it over. We had that double high, right? So if you come over here to BTC, it's exactly, because this is USDT, so it'll be the inverse. Look at that. So it does the opposite exactly. So obviously if BTC gets weaker, we're going to pump. But right now USDT is being rejected very nicely, exactly like we want. And just like the Dixie, we want the same thing. It comes up to this resistance line, hits it, bounces a couple times, and then falls apart. That's what we want. Just like it's done every time before at this resistance line. It's hit it, been rejected, and comes down, and we pump. So it's really great. So this is good. This is working with us. We'll go back. I'll check XRP and SOL really quick, too, and we'll jump into... We'll jump into PulseChain here. Pup, smash that like button. I'm going to be right back. Give me 1 minute. 1 second. I'm going to be right back. Coming right back. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, us? What's going on? What's going on? All right. XRP. Let's see what's going on. You're hanging out 241. You do have a bit of a break here on this uptrend that it's been in. So, you know, a little bit of a sign of weakness over here, but nothing too crazy. Now you are under the 21. What do you run into? Oh, I like this song. At least what, Kanye is going to fix wolves? What's that mean? Yeah, now we can chart some shit. I don't know. It's kind of, once again, in just a balancing act right now. I'm not too into like too much hopium with all this stuff, you know. Just it's everything's very manipulated right now, and it's not a shocker, right? You know, I have my biases. I don't own XRP. I'm not a huge fan, but I do look at it recently because it's a type of bellwether. Generally, XRP pumps at the end of cycles. I'll show you why I'm looking at this or why I care right now. If you look at XRP, I do have some crazy high targets, by the way, for XRP. Eventually, one day. But you can see this was January. Let's just put on the weekly. That's better. Okay. So this high right here was April of 2021. This was January of 2018. And right now we're here, January of 2025. It's interesting. It's had a tendency to signal the end of cycles, but this has been a really fascinating move. And I do have very high targets for XRP eventually. I have here between 21 and almost $30, to be totally honest. But do we just start moving now? Let's see this. It is really up there, right? Up in the air. It's on the weekly. Monthly still strong. XRP, I mean, the RSI didn't even get as high as it's been before. I mean, so possibly still has juice in the tank. But this cycle is completely manipulated, for sure. Very, very manipulated here. Is that Michael Jackson? It's not Michael Jackson, is it? What's up, Fast? How's it going? Hey, how's Vegas, buddy? I'm getting a message from Vegas. How's the conference going? How are you guys doing? How you guys doing? Oh, we saw your video on stage. It's nice, man. That was all we saw so far, though. Yeah, we're just in this channel. We're on the higher side of it. 200 is down here and moving up at about $1.58. It seems to me like if we come back to the lower side of this channel, it would make sense for that to be the low and the rebound because the 200 is beating it up here. So maybe we're hanging out. A cycle low is about to complete. You know, we're in that cycle low area for Bitcoin. So, you know, ideally maybe it comes in and it ties up well with some of these other assets. Like maybe the 200 comes in here. XRP comes down and meets it. It hits that $1.60, $1.50, bounces off that 200, and that signals the official cycle low as well, and we start to move up, you know. But I don't see necessarily indications of this thing falling apart, but a lot of things are kind of in that gray zone right now. We're waiting for we're waiting for somebody to say something to move shit. Let's go look at Sol very quickly here. Have you seen Richard X's post about XRP being gay? No. I didn't see that. Where's that post from? So Sol, I have a target down here. It's just the bottom of this channel is $102, and to be honest, it looks like it's making its way there. XRP looks a lot stronger than Solana does right now, for sure. Yeah, if I was a betting man, I would say it's going to come up here and test this $100-ish range. Okay. Without getting... It would make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, that ties up well with also this support band going back all the way from the beginning, from that low back in 2022. So that would tie together. So maybe this makes a lot of sense because the time-wise, that would line up with XRP hitting that low as well of about $1.55, $1.60. Solana would hit this $100 range, so we'd have one less capitulation. Then BTC maybe gets that last smash down as well. So maybe this is all tying together. Now you guys probably see the picture of why I'm looking at these assets together to kind of create a picture of what we might be looking at for the cycle. Then we'd be all ready to go up. And maybe ETH dances there at the 19-ish area, scaring everybody one last time. Let's go look at... I don't need to see ETH BTC. It's going to look the same as we've been looking at. You know, I made that drawing, and it's tracking my drawing perfectly. Not perfectly, but I mean, you know, it's kind of doing what I was hoping it would do, which was just bounce, go sideways. We get one last touchdown. Maybe we're getting there, and then we're off to the races. A little bit of sideways here, and we're doing that. And this is very similar to what I just saw happen back in 2019. So nothing that, you know, something similar happened back here when ETH crashed, okay, in 2019. So I felt something like that also would happen over here. So far, so good. So far, so good. It's tracking okay. Let's see what happens. Let's go look at PulseChain. What's going on here? Got the daily. You know, what's good is that we're coming close to support, as if we're ready to spring and move up. Could have one little last spring to the low. It's not the prettiest looking thing for sure. I think everybody can identify what that looks like at this point. I don't need to say it, do I? It is what it is. But these things happen at lows in crypto a lot, and they usually scare people out. So my advice would be, after a long consolidation range like this, to see, you know, a big juicy head and shoulders like this. Not financial advice, but I would be DCAing and buying the dip. Yeah, that's what I would do. 2 more weeks. Everything does look like about another week or two. Actually, the joke is, my point's out that they can't even secure a private key. Movie, I guess that. Pups, smash that like button. Don't forget to hit it. Unless you're driving, keep your hands on the wheel. I don't want to get that call. That, St. Wolf told me to smash the like, so I stopped, fucking took my hands off the steering wheel, and then blah, blah, blah. So right now we're under quite a bit of support right now, but it's okay. We're above another juicy area. I'm not so worried about this right now. Like I said, these are giving me the hallmark signs of a reversal getting very close. That's what I see. And as I just said a few minutes ago, buying the dip would be the most recommended move. Because I see these kind of fake outs all the time where, you get this giant head and shoulders looking thing, but no, I don't see it. Now, hello. Hi, buddy. Hi. What you doing? Jeez. All right. We had another guest. Hang on, Pups. Why is my volume all fucked up right now? Okay. All right, we don't need it. Doesn't matter. Let's punch somebody in. Give me 1 second, Pups. Oh, okay, there we go. Yo, what's up, Pedro? How you doing?
Hey, man, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro? What you been up to?
Oh, so many things, bro.
Are you in Vegas?
Just no. I'm in Lisbon.
Oh, can't see him. Okay. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Can you see me now?
Yeah. I think we got you now.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm in Lisbon, man. Just in a different room than usual.
Oh, okay, gotcha. How's Lisbon going? How's the weather?
Yeah, not good now. Like raining a lot, cold. But our cold is different than your cold, I guess.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but it's it is what it is. Winter.
I like the new hairstyle. Looks sharp.
Oh man, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think now it's thanks.
So we're just looking at Pulse, man, and it looks like we're getting close to. I'm not worried about this big thing right here, because usually when you're coming to the end of a consolidation like this, I'm more worried about a big fake out to the upside, actually.
Sure.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. Right? You've seen that before, right? In crypto?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Sure.
We've done some videos. If we have time, I'll show you some charts. So there's definitely some ones that have done this before very well, like XRP, Floki, BNB. They look like they're about to fall off the planet Earth. They one last low and then pop. They just go nuts. So I'm more this is telling me to DCA right now. Now, if this big head and shoulders happened way over here, sure, you could do it. This is a good example here. I mean, I could show you this looking thing right here. See this one right here?
Yeah.
You see that, right?
Yeah, I definitely see it. Yeah, of course. Like it goes up and then down again.
Looks like a fucking monster, Head and Shoulders.
Yes.
Looks like the monster of fucking Head and Shoulders right there. But which way did it break? The upside. It's got 2 juicy ears on it too. It's a little evil little monster, but it did not fall apart, did it? See, because usually, oh look, man, that could have played out, but why not? Because we're at the bottom. When these things they happen up here, on these new assets especially. Now, if it's an asset that had already run, we'll look at it differently. But if it happened up here, I'd be like, okay, cool, it's pointing down. But usually when they happen down here, so we got this big one right here, little goblin, got 2 little ears on it. Look at that one, right? One ugly looking one. And you got this one over here, this ugly looking guy. Whatever, I'm not doing it to the pip, but just roughly giving you guys an idea. Like it's not happening. I mean, anything's possible. Anything's possible. I'm just talking about my biases and my experience. All right. Is what it is. But yeah, I think we're looking good. I think we're primed. Things are weak because generally the cycle right now got a little weak. It doesn't mean that PulseChain is weak. As a matter of fact, considering how weak the cycle got with ETH especially and BTC, we're actually making higher lows. Like, right?
Yeah.
Just to keep it super simple. Like this to me looks like it's going to break to the upside. If you want to get really just simple about it, right? It looks like it's coming up here, all right? And I'm going to move to the upside, to me. So actually, when you think of how weak ETH and BTC is and how this is printing higher lows, we're actually very strong. We're actually looking very, very strong, to be totally honest. Looking good. Juicy, juicy.
How long do you think it will consolidate? For how long?
It's hard to say. It definitely looks like
2 more weeks?
2 more weeks.
Classic. Okay, another question for you. I think you're gonna like this one. Apart from the OA, right? Pumping the chain. Apart from that, what other thing do you think that it could kickstart the PulseChain bull run? Do you see anything besides the OA?
Yeah, I mean, if ETH pumps hard.
No, yeah, sure. Okay, that's a good point. If ETH pumps hard. Okay.
If it just starts pumping, that'll be enough.
Okay.
I almost was thinking like a stable coin showing up suddenly at $1, but I don't know if that's necessary. It's more. It's a tough one. I think ETH pumping.
Okay.
Because we have had tons of great projects doing 30, 40, 50, 100Xs, and it hasn't been enough to start literally bringing people in. I mean, we've had some killer projects just absolutely moon, including pDAI and Atropa and then that. All right, tons of stuff. I guess what did get a lot of attention was pDAI, so I guess a lot of eyes are on pDAI. So maybe pDAI doing another move to the upside could. Look, if pDAI does make the next move to 10 to 12 cents.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be another one that could do it. But if pDAI makes that move to 10 or 12 cents, with the attention it got to at 1 cent or 3 cents, whatever it was, I think that might do it. That could do it. It's possible.
Yes. I like that.
What
I like
do you
that a
think?
lot. Yeah. That's a very good alternative to Ethereum and the OA. I guess it's a good one. It's a very good one, I think, because it's quite possible.
It's very possible. Yeah. Chauncey, what's happening, brother? Been a little while. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're not too caught in the weeds down there in DGen land. Good to see you, brother. Christopher. Yeah, pDAI. Oh, another good point. Crypto lifts or purple Bitcoin. Now, everyone had their eyes on pDAI because it's like the magic thing, the stablecoin. But if purple Bitcoin, now, regardless of the fact it doesn't have the same utility as BTC, I know, I don't care. But if it
nobody cares.
Nobody cares. If it really starts doing numbers, and I don't mean a juicy pump, I'm talking really starts moving, that could get attention. It's still purple Bitcoin. It is what it is. But,
it's a good brand, man. It's a very good brand.
Yeah. And this far in 2025, you can't say utility. Okay. Like, where were you the last 2 years with all these memes going up? I mean, yeah, people care about utility, but at the same time, price go up is everything. That should be obvious to everybody by now, right? We're not the cyberpunk revolutionaries that we were in 2013. It's a little different now. Everybody wants price to go up. All right. But purple Bitcoin could do it. Yeah, it's a good point. For sure.
And I think Sasha here was saying maybe Binance or Coinbase listing. Yes, that's actually quite true,
Like
that could help a lot.
Yeah, like if they listed PulseChain on Binance or Coinbase.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, I could do a lot too. I think a lot of things could happen before the OA, and I actually think the OA shouldn't even come into play till much later anyway. Till we're really.
I agree.
Pumping. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, because I've thought about that math-wise too, believe it or not, and it doesn't make sense for the OA to kick it off. Actually.
I think so. I think so too.
What's going on?
The later, the more efficient the money is, basically. Yeah.
Exactly. PulseX.
But I also have the contrary thought,
Oh yeah.
Just
good.
for play, which is.
What you thinking?
No, like imagine if he, because if he, I say deposit is, if he uses the bridge, right? Like to pump the chain, he needs to use the bridge, right? So he's going to deposit Ethereum into the bridge and then use Ethereum to, pump different tokens, let's say. So, but the Ethereum doesn't disappear, right? It remains in the bridge and it goes into the liquidity pools, right? Different ones. So if Ethereum pumps, but Ethereum is already on PulseChain, why wouldn't it pump? Right? You follow my logic?
No, do it again.
Okay, no, it's fine. Like, look, if the OA would use Ethereum, right, Ether, right, to pump the chain now, let's say, although the dollar value is lower, sure, I agree that the problem there is that the JITs, right, the sellers, right, like in the beginning, right, but apart from that, the Ether would remain on the PulseChain side, right? So imagine he would buy PulseX with Ether, then Ether would be deposited in the PulseX Ether liquidity pool. The same for the other tokens, Zinc, PLS, Hex, whatever, right? So when Hex goes up in price, when ETH goes up in price, like it will drag the others, right? If it's already on the PulseChain side, it doesn't matter, right? Where it is. You follow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it make any sense, or?
So that could also kick it off. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, sure. That's my point, because like if he does it early and then Ether pumps afterwards, right? That would help the chain anyways, right? Because
I think
a
it'll
lot
help
of
the
Ether
chain.
would be a lot of Ether would be in the chain already, right?
Yeah.
So
that could invite a little more sell pressure though, but it would still help.
Yes.
That's the only thing, but it would still work. It would still get attention for sure. Be very noticeable. Yeah, CBD, a lot of ways to win, a lot of good things. I know a lot of people have said, the OA, but there's so many, as we've just discussed, quite a few things, and there's probably a ton of other things we haven't even thought of. But there's a lot of ways to get this going and win. So I'm not even concerned about the OA right now at all. ETH matters a lot because it sets a sentiment for crypto and the altcoin, to be totally honest. So you need ETH to do all right? That's for sure. Because ETH's not doing good, then just people are just, it's not good. I mean, you can't,
You can't have an alt season without it.
Yeah, you can't, man. Not right. Not this cycle. Not yet, right? I mean, that's not, I
think that there's too much money concentrated on it still, right?
Yeah.
So I agree. Yeah.
It's the one reality. You need ETH to at least be healthy looking.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
We don't need it to, blasting off to the moon, but we need it strong. It needs to be, up there. Vitalik didn't even show up today. Did you catch that earlier in the video? We did the live stream of the.
No, sorry, no, I did not.
The crypto summit?
I immediately joined the I did not watch anything. I was having dinner, doing other stuff. Sorry, but what happened? What happened? Tell me. I'm curious.
Well, nothing happened. That was the problem.
That was the problem.
Everybody looked great though. Everyone was in their finest suits. Everybody was there. Brad Garlinghouse, Brian of Coinbase. I mean, everyone was there except Vitalik.
He wasn't there?
No, he was not there. Vitalik and Satoshi Nakamoto were missing. Both were not there. Richard Hart was not there either, in all fairness. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
smash the like button. But it ended, and literally we were like, okay, it's just getting started. And then they're like, thanks for coming, everybody. They just wrapped it up.
That was it.
Nothing happened. Everybody just said hi and bye.
Wait.
They spent more time talking about a FIFA trophy. It was really weird, actually. Really weird. Double check. Prices are just kind of still hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing happened.
All
Nothing
right.
happened. Chat, who loved it? I mean, I don't know. It was some kind of it almost was like some kind of Illuminati ritual, man. It was maybe more like a Masonic ritual, getting all these people in a room. Maybe there were certain keywords or code words said that we don't even know, right? Maybe it was a type of ritualistic event, because it was a little eerie, actually, the way they just were like, okay, bye, and they just ended. Very strange, and yeah. And Trump was definitely not in charge. He was just there like, yeah, he was just kind of floating there, right? Can't depend on the OA, price down. RH doesn't want peeps to be exit liquidity. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Chauncey says, St. Wolf, not much. Been helping building one of the top projects on PulseChain. Will keep you updated when I can. Sold the R8 and been buying pDAI for the past 2 weeks. I feel poor, but great. That's good. That's kind of how crypto is going to make you feel.
I feel poor but great, man. I'm going to steal that. It's amazing.
How's crypto been? Yeah, I feel poor but great.
Yeah, man. Amazing.
Remember, pups, never tell a girl you just met you're into crypto. Just don't do
that.
You're better off telling her you feel poor but great.
Yes.
Yeah. PulseX was in an uptrend. It has broken out. Got a nice juicy little M here. If I were to flip this over, I think we're going to move to the upside a little bit. I think this will be good for Pulse because the ratio was kicking PulseChain's butt. So let's go look at that right now. Maybe, remember I told you guys, I don't know. It could also be, it depends what Pulse is going to do too. But, everybody sold their PulseX. The ratio flipped. And then Pulse just started raging, man. Getting so much strength. And we come up here. I don't know if this is the channel. It is a channel. Maybe there could be a moment where they reverse, but so far PulseX is still super strong. So it pulling back a little, it's fine. Maybe it needs to give Pulse a chance to shine a little bit here. You got tons of support down here though at 403-ish. All right, so that's really good. We're looking fine. We're still consolidating. I'll zoom out a little bit. You guys can see this. Yeah, we're looking good. Looking just fine. It looks strong. It's not just fine. I mean, it's actually a strong asset. It is waiting to rip. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong. It's just hanging up. Incentive 218, looking good. Still in the uptrend. Higher lows, looking all right. Everybody's kind of waiting. Everybody's hanging out, but everything looks strong on our ecosystem. This is just generally very bullish looking to me. Okay, just really nice. It's looking really good. I got no problems with this consolidation at all whatsoever. This looks really great. And I think what I'm seeing on PulseX, Pulse, and Incentive in general is just when we're ready to turn, we are going to turn very quickly. And I've said this before on multiple streams. I'm going to say it on every one, so no one could say you didn't know that. When we turn, you may not be able to get in, as in you'll be buying at a much higher price than you think, because volume is going to be super high when we turn. Liquidity is extremely low. You guys are aware of that. Some of the things RH has been doing to help, exacerbate that, which is actually can be good for us, and you'll see. The price of Pulse is going to go through the roof suddenly. So you got volume against you, Pulse. So many things, so it's going to be difficult. So you need to be building your position now when no one's paying attention, everything's kind of calm, nothing's happening. Maybe you see Pulse, you got a little bit of better price, whatever. You can see the ranges we're in generally, right, as we're kind of moving sideways. And sure, maybe you DCA, you get a little bit on the lower side, maybe you get on the upside, whatever it is, but it's going to be a much better price down here than when we break to the upside, because I think the breaks to the upside are going to be very, very violent, very volatile, and very fast. Very fast. As in, when it happens, you'll wake up and it'll be like that Trump token thing, where it's just going to be up, like many X's, And even if you want to build a position, you're gonna see it, and you're gonna be like, okay, I'll wait for gas to go down, or I got a lot of slippage, or it's moving too fast, I can't even lock on a decent price here. Whatever it is, I think that's going to be a reality that's going to hit us. But it's going to be a good thing in the long run. It's going to be a good thing. But I think when we go bullish, it's going to be very bullish, very fast. All right? So, warning, not financial advice, but trading advice.
I agree. You won't have time to do anything.
Yeah.
I've seen it many times, and you just don't have time, bro. Because, imagine 3-4x. When you go to bed, you wake up 3-4x, and then you're like, oh, should I get in now, or is it dropping a little bit, and then boom, another 2x, and you're fuck. No, I need to get in, but then you can't, and then it's just a roller coaster, man. Don't. Yeah. It's better just to be in.
It's going to be tough. And I have a feeling that there'll be a massive spike on gas too. You won't be used to it. It's going to be crazy. It'll be crazy, especially when we first lift off. Georgie says, hey, Georgie, how you doing? I didn't know your last name was Rose. Mrs. Rose, how fast is fast? Even for the core coins? Oh, yes. Even for the core coins. Even for the core coins. I think the move out of this range, when you've been consolidating, as long as we've been consolidating, the move out of here is going to be the Burj Khalifa on steroids. It's just going to erupt to the upside. All right? And what'll happen is the first impulse is going to happen very quickly. And we call it, crossing the creek in trading. And what that means is, let's say you're in a range right here, and you can call this like a creek. Okay, it's just a way of speaking. Okay, it's not really just whatever. Let's say it pushes down and it gets like, it hangs out one last low. The next move up will go right past everything. All right. So, and when it consolidates, it may not backtest the whole thing. All right. You may get a partial one, and it may move again. And this first move will happen very quick, very fast. Within a day.
Don't delete that. Just leave it there, please.
You want me to just leave it? Because I've been drunk.
Okay. Yeah, don't touch that shit. Leave it there. You're not allowed to delete that.
It has been funny that everything I've left on the charts has come true. So
Exactly.
Just leave it.
Just don't touch it, man. It's just like it is that simple. The bull run depends on your doodles.
Were you here when I drew the DXY?
Yes, man. Literally. Yes.
Look.
That's crazy.
It did it much quicker, but literally almost to the pip of exactly what I fucking doodled.
Amazing. It's crazy.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
This is crazy. Like, that's nuts. It just went, okay, you want this price? I'll give it to you right now. Bam.
Awesome, man. It's listening. It's watching your the AI. It's watching your videos, bro. It's like you're making the calls now.
It's
awesome.
ridiculous.
It likes you. It likes you.
Okay, so
you are the chosen one, Wolf.
I need to draw some much higher targets then on the charts. Look, when the bull run kicks in, I'll be drawing way up in the high, and then we'll see like how high we actually go on some of these charts. But it has been uncanny. It's like my trading view is connected to the
AI, bro. It is
something.
It's the AI making the decisions.
I'm gonna start drawing like 10,000 X's on here. We'll do a full moon math day. Actually, we'll do a full session where we just do moon math drawings. That'd be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we're making the market. We got it, baby. We got it. Smash the like button if you like the market maker going on. Yeah, and you want to see some high price targets. Just smash that like button. U.S. regulator.
Decides the price. Boom.
Oh, U.S. regulator OCC confirms banks can engage in Bitcoin and crypto services like asset custody. Craig, that's amazing. Yo, that's incredible.
Can engage in Bitcoin and crypto services like an asset. Liar, that's nice. Finally. Ooh. Do you know what I think? It will be a very powerful thing for Bitcoin and crypto in general. It's when it becomes very easy to collateralize your Bitcoin, right, in banks and etc. That will be like when what you do with real estate, right? That will be extremely powerful, I think.
Very powerful. Great Night says, look at the Matic chart 2020-2021. I was in that chart. I was in that trade.
Nice.
Let's go look at it really quick. Yeah,
that chart is quite crazy, man.
It is crazy.
The pump is insane, like 100x, like pretty fast.
Yeah. I remember almost like fainting. I was like, I had never experienced anything like that before.
It's amazing, bro. It's beautiful, right?
Oh, because they changed the ticker. That's what happened. So let me see here. There's probably one. Goes back.
Yeah, maybe the one on Bitfinex, no?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that one. Boom. There we go.
I'll turn this off so you can see.
Oof, that shit is crazy, bro.
Okay, so this is in linear, right? So you guys can see when you guys see how fast. Now, let's come down here.
Bro, that's insane.
Now this was making higher lows, so it made it a little easier for you, right? Mm-hmm. There was not as much suffering here, but people were ignoring this because I did get in on this one. I bought and I held for a long time in this range, and I remember holding through this dip right here, this one, and it was brutal because you just you were like, oh, everybody was right. Why am I holding this fucking thing, Matic or whatever, right? And then all of a sudden the layer 2, the ETH fees went through the roof, and everybody went, fuck, how do we get ETH fees cheaper? And then all of a sudden Matic just exploded.
Yes.
And the speed this happened was insane. I mean, this was Monday, January 4th. Okay. And then February 1st. So it did take a few weeks, but this first candle, I mean, happened. Bam, it cleared the whole entire range just about in one day. and then it pulled back. And if you had sold or you were trading and you kind of mucked it up, now you're debating with yourself, do I get back in? What do I do?
Yeah.
And then it just kind of does its thing up and down, you know, kind of like some of the assets are doing now, and then wham, it just goes. And then it never stops. It never stops.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And I would expect something like this to happen. So by February 1st, so this is 3 weeks later, the price range is 2x of this whole creek. And then after that, within another 1 month, it's up 8x. 8x.
Jesus.
Yeah. So you couldn't really get back in. You couldn't really build a position at this point. I mean, you had just kind of had to ape in. You just had to ape in at that point. Yeah, you're just aping in. That was nice.
That's what you don't want to do, right? Like, you want to avoid all that shit, right? You want to be in before.
Yeah. I think that's good, because then you get in the habit where you get away with it once, aping in, but the next time you ape in, you're going to pay for it. So you never want to get too much in that habit.
Smart. Yeah. I get it. You might get lucky once and then...
You might get lucky once. Maybe twice.
Yeah.
In a bull run, you can get lucky a few times, I guess.
Well, yeah. Do you remember that guy, who bought SHIB, like 4K of SHIB and then sold for like 1 billion, something like that? Like,
are you serious?
Yeah. In 2021. Yeah.
There were some crazy SHIB stories. I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah. It's good stuff.
That was crazy, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna do something. It's gonna be really crazy. Let's come over here. So I'll leave this on there. Once again, I didn't think this drawing out. I was just screwing around really quick, but we'll leave it on there. Let's see what happens. So, Purple Bitcoin, we haven't cleared this wick yet over here at 460-ish. If we do clear that wick, then there's a lot of confluence right here at 420 for me. So that could be a really nice target, real juicy target. Also gives you a really nice ABC. So maybe that's could be where we're going. Let's see what happens. Let's get a nice juicy. Anyway, looks healthy, looks fine, nothing wrong. And then if that doesn't hold, we've got really strong support also just for this channel going back for a long time, and that's roughly around 315. That'd be really things falling apart, but I think 420 does it for me, 420-ish. Yeah, it's possible, but looks good. It's holding up fine. pDAI at 6 double zeros and a 6, so we're below 007. Where did we go to? We're making our way to the next support, which is we're at right now. We're at it right now. So I think the next one below that is right here. We got a ton of support, which is 005556-ish. And then below that is top of there, which is about 0.0047. All right. So we're not far. Either way, once again, I do want to emphasize that this could come down, hit it, and just track sideways, chug sideways for a minute. But when we're ready to go, this is going to go. This is going to full send really hard. This is an epic bullish formation. This is called a falling wedge. Generally, they break to the upside. And since we're in this downtrend, it seems obvious the next trend for crypto will be an uptrend. And so this will probably break to the upside with it. All right. Because it's been falling in this markdown phase we've been in here for a little bit with Bitcoin, and the next phase will be a markup again if that wasn't the top, right? So this will full send pretty hardcore there. Let's go look at Most and Pump. A lot of people still want to know about the Hartman's 2 big meme coins that he launched. Where are they at? Somebody did ask something about pDAI earlier. I think that I answered it. Oh, somebody was saying, would you just buy, okay, Worldwide said you have 5K to buy more coins. What are you buying? Or do you just buy more pDAI since the pDAI versus pulse ratio is low? Yeah, you could just do that. Look, I'm a huge fan of core coins. I like Incentive Token particularly. I think PulseX is really great if you don't have any. I think it's a really it's a really great DEX as well. It's just awesome. And the tokenomics are great. I want to see Hex really quick, because one thing, if you want to look at core, I think people may be shocked at how EHEX moves, because it's showing a lot of strength. So we can go look over there at the hexes. What do you guys think?
Let's fucking go, baby. Oh, look, I have my Hex sweater.
Nice. There you go.
Yes.
Conference is going on. You're dressed up.
Oh, yeah. How's the conference going? Is it going well?
Well, yeah, people have been chiming in. They said it's been going well.
Perfect.
Yeah, a few people from the other night. Coach stopped in the chat, and I think Chaos was here. Johnny Chaos was here yesterday, and then Fast Abdul stopped in here a minute ago.
Good, very good.
Trump is under the radar. EHEX. Yeah, so this is Hex, pHex, okay? And it's fine. It's looking good. It's doing what everything else is doing, just kind of going sideways, hanging out. And once again, same thing. You know, you see this pattern, not the prettiest looking thing, but once again, it's been consolidating forever in this range. I feel very similar to this as I do on Pulse, where I don't fully see this breaking down completely, though it's possible, right? So I got a target down here of 0.006 if that were to happen. It's not the target of this necessarily, but it is an area of strong support. But I tend to feel that this could just you know, come down a little bit and then, you know, fake everybody out, move to the upside, because I've seen this stuff before happen. But this looks fine. But look at EHEX. EHEX is showing a lot of strength. It's just very bullish looking, very juicy W's. It broke underneath this trend line that's been going back for quite a while, twice, and every time it popped back up with a lot of fury. So it looks very strong, and this may run really hard because a lot of attention is going to come on PulseChain. Of course, Richard Hart won the lawsuit. He wasn't dropped. He beat the SEC. One really great thing, and this is a little alpha drop here, so definitely smash the like button. This is one thing you can think about when it comes to game theory and how you look at crypto markets. So everyone has kind of like did their apology for PulseChain and Richard Hart, but no one's really talking about PulseChain right now. Do you notice that? You notice there's like almost like you can think of it as like the volume is dropping down on PulseChain. No one's really talking about it. Everyone said, "Oh yeah, Richard Hart, you know, congratulations. Sorry we doubted you," and moved on. That's actually a good thing. That's actually a good thing. Yeah, because what do you think happens next? What do you think happens next as soon as we get a little bit of bullish sentiment in the market and these start moving up, and then everyone starts murmuring about PulseChain again? It's going to be absolutely crazy. It's going to go nuts. Everyone all of a sudden wants Richard Hart to come on the show. Maybe he's not ready to come on the show, but either way, they're going to start talking about it. Crypto ran. All the big shows will be like, yeah, PulseChain's moving up. They're at sack price. Da-da-da-da. We're going to become the talk of the town like that, all right? And then the second, and if you combine that with, let's say, Richard Hart showing up on a stream, or he actually goes on Crypto Banter, which he's been invited to, man, it's going to be nuts, right? So this kind of volume drop off and people talking about it is good, actually. It's really like quiet, which is actually the perfect time, I find, to DCA and stack up. And the first thing people are still going to see, no matter what, is always going to be EHEX. It's right there on Ethereum. It's you know, it's the first one. It's looking very strong. It looks ready to send at any time. So maybe we get a big surprise here in terms of the core coins. Maybe EHEX does surprise us. Now, once again, I'm just saying maybe. I don't know. I still love incentive.
It looks like it's supposed to do so, right?
Yeah, it looks like
it does.
It's looking really good.
Yeah. Thin liquidity, Hex brand. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah. Hex brand. So, you know, but it's not first cycle. So, you know, people will still go to Pulse.
It's true.
But
it's true.
Remember, there's still more steps to get over the bridge and come into Pulse. Whereas EHEX is right there. It's super easy. ETH fees are down low. You know, also when Vitalik comes back, I'm sure we'll see another drop in ETH fees. Who knows? They may also come back. They have a new person they hired for their marketing. So maybe they'll kind of come back a little bit rebranding. It'll be like Vitalik on testosterone. And, you know, it'll be good.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
Low volume on pDAI. Good time to DCA. Yeah, exactly. You got low volume in the charts, and then you got low volume in sentiment for PulseChain. Just the fact that no one's talking about it right now is actually good.
Nobody's talking about pDAI too, man. Which is great.
That's it.
It's awesome.
Yep. Yo. Oh, why didn't I get the thing? Oh, super chats. Oh, I missed a couple already. I want to apologize to everyone who did that. I had the super chat box off right now, so I'm going to trigger that and get it going here 1 second. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let's see if I can do this.
Wolf is extremely focused, guys, so it is what it is. Don't be angry at him.
バイヤースーパーチャティド50ドル
See if how do you get this? Why isn't this working? Eric, what's up, dude? Super chat. Oh, they're all going together. So first, Ponzi Chad Michi. What's up, brother? Where's everything? My stream's falling apart here. Where you at? Oh, there you are.
In the meantime, yeah, guys, enjoy.
Ponzi Chad Michi. He says, PulseChain to 1 trillion TVT. Brother, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. And the next super chat is from Eric. He says, Michi on PulseChain is the dog coin in loving memory of RH's dog. Michi to the moon. Michi on PulseChain is the dog coin in loving memory of RH's dog. Michi to the moon. Eric, thanks so much for that super chat. We'll go look at that chart really quick. And Ponzi Michi, I guess you guys are part of the same team or something. Thanks so much for that super chat as well. So we had 2 super chats from Michi. So yeah, let's go check out that chart. Let's see what they're talking about. I have heard of this dog, but I don't know a whole lot about it.
Yeah, I think like super chats are actually one of the best marketing strategy, right? It's like postcards, but for live streams. It's good.
On? I was like, today I finally got my stream working. Everything's great.
And then I join and I break it.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
What's going on, bro?
Yay. I'm kidding. No, you'll figure it out. You always do.
Super chat. Okay, everything's on. Let's go look at this Michi. Well, here's Michi right now. It's this little dog. Now it's at 0.00013. All right. I guess I was looking at this a while back, but let's start over again here. See what happened. Volume is low right now, which is fine. 130K market cap according to. Now, is this the right one? Let me know if I got the wrong one or right one. This is the one that came up with the most volume. Oh, it's not. It's not his real dog's name. Michi on PulseChain is a dog coin in loving memory of Richard Hart's dog. Okay, well, it's all right. It's still a meme. We got it pulled up. Let's just check it out. Yeah. I don't know. What's the name of his real dog? If this
maybe the name
dog
was Puppers Michi. Who knows?
Was
Michi
it Puppers? All right.
I don't know. I think it was, but I'm not sure.
I need a little more music here. Michi's the right one. Nah, this is too much. I can't think with this on. I need. All right, little house music. Let's try mixing it up a little bit. Let's see what's going on here with this. This way. Okay. Well, this was quite a run up already here. This is pretty crazy. I mean, it did, if you'd gotten in on the top of that last candle down there. Oh, shit, is that? No, it's off the charts. Okay.
That's the charts, literally.
If you'd gotten in down there, scooped it up. Guys, that was a 53x-ish, 50x, okay? So that's a pretty
Not
juicy
bad.
run. So, yeah, not bad at all.
Not bad.
So, it does need a consolidation here. That's normal. That's fine. All right. Well, look, you can see we're down here at support. All right. However you draw it, we're pretty damn close to a trend line that it's been holding up, and it's coming back to right now. And when I see this, just to me, looking at this price action here, it does tell me at a number of times it wanted to break to the upside. It almost reminds me of the ETH chart. It has like moves that the ETH chart made where it kept wanting to break up, but then, you know, the macro sentiment is doing what it's doing. Obviously, you see we've entered March and it's been March madness, so it couldn't quite break up, right? So it's just kind of going along with the market, but I think this could be ready to turn bullish. It does seem like people are liking this community and being a part of it, so this definitely could be one to keep an eye on. Now, I don't hold this one. Obviously, we got a super chat in from a couple guys who are looking at it. Let's go look at this website. Michi the Chihuahua. All right. Looks like a fun meme. Let's see what this Twitter looks like right now. Small community. Yeah. You know, it's 130K market cap, so really I think this is like any other meme. It depends on if the market sentiment goes good. I don't see this. It looks like it's holding up. It wants to go up. It's not a meme that ran once and wants to disappear. So it looks like there's some people really supporting this. That's good. Looking good. I think you're in a generally a DCAA range for this. This is 96% drawdown right now, maybe more, okay, where you are. So if this is something you're interested in, I mean, that would ideally be a decent place to start stepping in and DCAing and building your position, right? You could pick up a little bit and wait to see what it does. If we do get a break under this, you got a lot of support right here. I'll put that on there. You got a ton of support right here, right there.
Eric Super Chatted $10 March 19th or around then I believe is the date is when RH will more than likely be tweeting about HIS dog and Dolmich will be the winner.
Dude.
Yes.
Go.
Great.
Let's go check it out. Eric, what's up, bro? Another super chat. And come on, buddy. What is going on with this guy? This guy's not cooperating with me. All right, there it is. All right. Eric says March 19th, around then, I believe, is the date when RH will more than likely be tweeting about his dog and Michi will be the winner. Okay. Why March 19th, Eric? And once again, thanks a lot for that super chat, brother. Really appreciate it. That was absolutely epic.
Probably the dog's birthday or something.
Oh, is it a birthday or something?
Probably.
Okay. So March 19th or around then, I believe, is the date when RH will be more than likely be tweeting about his dog and Michi will be the winner. So Eric, thanks so much for that super chat, and the other gentleman for Michi too. Appreciate it. So that lines up pretty well because like I'm saying, I do see that vibe of you know, people wanting to get going on this, you know, this wanting to turn bullish. So it's definitely showing strength, and we can put March 19th on the chart, and I'll save this. If you guys stop by later, we'll check in with this and see what's going on. But that's this is a 4-hour chart, so let's just put that on here. There you go, March 19th. All right, let's go to the 12-hour. So not too far, gives you some time to consolidate. We'll see if this thing prints higher lows. Now, if if I take that wick out, you could be breaking down in here, but like I said, you've got this 409 down here. So, you know, if we continuously go sideways, you may get, you know, a juicier entry here, right? You may get a little bit like this, whatever. Before it sends. So either way, you're in an epic DCA territory. Looking good, man. And thanks so much for the super chats. Let's see what happens. But yeah, it looks strong. It looks good. It looks like it could go to the upside. But yeah, maybe this is a rejection right there, and you're going to come into this area here. But like I said, you got this epic support right here, and yeah, because here you got this 12 hours breaking down a little bit. Point down there. Yeah, so maybe we do come into here and you hit this lower line that I have down here. We're going to come maybe one more step down here, possibly. But yeah, looking all right. Nice work. Pup, is it my Chihuahua? Oh, there's another one. There's a few Richard Hart dogs out now, apparently. Teddy bear. Let's go look at teddy bear, Dan. We gotta look at teddy bear. Yeah, we looked at the hexes, right? Yeah. So EHEX is holding up really strong, is what I was saying there. Come over here to teddy bear die. Look at that. It's come right down here to a trend line I have drawn going back here to September, and so I think when it completes this markdown right now, this pullback, I think this support is going to be about 7-0-2-2-2-2-2, whatever, right? We broke the 7-0-2-5 or whatever, and yeah, it's right there. We're looking good, but we're looking good. You had one wave like this, and then now looks like hopefully if that holds, you got this level, and then the next move is going to be much more vertical, right? Ideally, we like to see. Now this was quite a move up, so you know, we could bounce sideways here. Hopefully we just stay on this trend line is all I want to see, really, right? I just want to see the higher lows, right? Even if we break under, it'll be just temporary, and then we'll start moving up, start building up higher levels there. But it's good. You can see even back here, the distance between the markups were not very long. If you had gotten on this and it came down, you didn't have that much time. It took literally, when it got to the bottom down here in November, from November, you had 1 month. November 1st, it touched that support line, okay? And then a month later, it broke it just slightly, but it made a higher low, and it was just 4 weeks later. So if we come down here, that makes lining up really nicely with, you know, closer to the end of March. A lot of things seem to be just literally 2 weeks away from moving, so it's looking good. Liking the teddy bear. And once again, everyone's ignoring Teddy right now, right? There's kind of a lot of, no one's paying attention to it. That's good. That's where you want to be in terms of building your position, right? You want to get in when no one's really paying attention to it. So, we had a nice juicy McDonald's up here. Let's see. We're gonna look at. We gotta look at most and pump. What's going on there? Most and pump. So there's a bit of a battle I was seeing on X, right? I think B Roots was really coming down on the pump. Was it most people, or the most token? I didn't know what the back and forth was about. Oh,
but what was the battle between most and pump?
Dude, what happened to my chat box? Fucking just went crazy. It's like ridiculous. What the fuck? This is ridiculous. Oh, maybe. Hang on. Some got screwed. Give me 1 second. 1 second here. Oh. What's this button do? Okay. Jesus. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Back to normal. I don't know what's going on. I just... If I can have one juicy, uneventful stream, I'll be very happy. All right. Dan, is Teddy Bear still the best long meme coin on Pulse, or is it now threatened by Most and Pump? Well, let's see. Let's see here. We got Most up right now. I don't think it's threatened. I think they're very different memes. Now, this is coming down to my target here. See this target here? This is line. Make it a little darker. We're coming down here to 5 cents. Now, I told you guys it was probably going to come down here to 5 cents. It's coming down there right now. It's about as bright as it's going to get. You guys can see that, right? And the next real strong support below us is about 0.037 cents. All right? That would be the next one. And here's the thing. I like Most a lot, but what's going to happen when he's not the most wanted? Obviously, the case dropped, right? So it didn't even make it up to this resistance line that it was getting rejected at. So it's definitely showing a little bit more weakness coming into the price action, for sure. Nobody stepped in here. Barely anybody stepped in to grab it, all right? And volume has fallen off a cliff completely. All right, though volume over here, trading volume looks good. Liquidity is juicy. Low liquidity, I mean, it's got the great fundamentals here. $55 million market cap still. But you got a ton of air over here, and maybe it's going to go back and fill some of it, you know? So I definitely got a lot of support down here at about 0.035 cents-ish. You've got 1 penny is a ton of support as well. If we start falling below 0.035, we'll come back and take a look if we're going to go any lower. But let's see how far we've fallen already on this one. On Most, you've come down now 80%, which is pretty standard. All right, 80% you're down. And it could certainly come down more. Let's say it went down 95%, which would be a great entry. And knowing if it's a Heartman ticker, which this is, he does like to let things come down 95% sometimes. Dude, that would be right there where I drew this other purple line at about a penny if it came down 95%. All right, just a heads up. This is definitely showing a lot of weakness right here, right now, because it didn't get rejected. It's just literally collapsing toward that nickel 5 cent zone that I've had on this chart. And so hopefully we start getting support and moving sideways here to see some strength come into this. But right now we don't see it. Okay, let's go look at pump. Once again, I've talked about this before that, you know, I don't know which one's stronger. They're both RH tickers. They're both great memes. They really are. But pump is something that could be around for a very long time because it's connected to pump tires. It draws attention to the casino, the online casino that's even going to run in the bear market. So it makes sense to keep the pump meme really going for a very long time. You know, it doesn't matter about whether he's a most wanted or not, whether, you know, and you can see strength. It's still coming up to the resistance line. Now I could see this going a little bit lower for sure. My next support is at about 0.007, and I think that was where I said I could really see a reversal at 007 on pump. But let's see how far does this come down. But of the two, this so far is my favorite of the two, just because of the things I said, which is that it's connected to the casino. It has no connection to whether the case is going on or whatever, and that's good. But they're both great memes. They're both, you know, they're both good. Right now, you're at about an 88% discount. 92% would be to that purple line I draw at 007, and if it went 95%, which actually is possible too, which is about 0035, and then you're like bottom of the barrel here at 98% correction, you'd be at about 0.001 cent. But this is showing a little bit more strength right now, a little bit more structure. But yeah, I'm liking this one of the two. Seems that Santa Claus is on Teddy Bear. You can't just bro code. Chat, you guys are funny. What's going on? You guys smash the like button. Just smash it. Don't even think about it. You know what? Forget the thing I said about if you're driving. If you're driving, take your hand off the steering wheel and just hit smash. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Keep driving.
Yeah, you got two hands.
Focus on the road. Focus on the road. I'm just kidding. Just teasing. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Make this bigger. What is going on? Oh, really weird. Now, let's go look at, let's see, crypto bubbles really quick. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, the hex is down there. ENA, no idea what that is. Yeah, a lot of lava, a lot of pullbacks right now to be expected. Let's go check in really quick with BTC again. Let's see what's going on here. It's just, everything's frozen. Nobody's doing anything right now. You guys notice that? There's hardly any play. There's no action anywhere. We may not see anything really. It's Friday night. Okay, so we're going into the weekend. We may not see much until Sunday night or even Monday at this point. Nothing's moving. Maybe everyone's just taking a breather, trying to figure out what that crypto summit was all about. Deerslayer, you like pup? What is pup? How come I never heard of pup? Let's go look at it. I haven't even heard of it. Pup. Is that another one of Richard Hart's puppers? Okay. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, so Eric, market shifting gears. 2 weeks. And not even like facetiously, but like seriously, I think like 2 more weeks.
Nah.
I mean, in a bigger picture. I mean, we could have a serious pump loading next week or whatever, you know. But with the way that summit plays out, I'm thinking we're just gonna have this stall vibe going on for another little bit here. So maybe everything does line up for like 2 weeks from now, closer to the end of the month, which is fine because you need this time to figure out how to position yourself. Because when things do turn euphoric again, it's gonna be pretty crazy. The next leg up is gonna be pretty crazy. Because think about all this regulation discussion. SEC cases have been dropped, not just for PulseChain, but for a lot of crypto exchanges, products. The SEC cases were all dropped, right? So when we do go bullish again, I think it's going to be quite euphoric. So you're going to want this time to, get a new wallet, update your security measures, use this time, research PulseChain more in depth, learn about things you didn't learn about before, learn about farming, liquidity, what could happen next. So I definitely see this coming back, at least this trend line down here. I could see more downside in this for sure because you just have way too much air down here right now. It's a $2.7 million market cap. This is really a crazy euphoric move right now. Just absolutely nuts. And maybe that'll be the best thing for it. There's for how hard it went. Let me see what this move was like. This is crazy. There's just not a lot of structure going on here, to be totally honest. Oh, sorry, wrong direction. So if you caught that right there, this is an ADX, man. It's an ADX. All right, and for a move like that, it's not that much volume, to be totally honest. Just looking at the chart, there's just not a ton of trading going on here. There's not a lot of support. Now, that's not necessarily bad. It just is what it is. Maybe there was just a few people trading it and really pumping it up. I don't know. I have to like get in closer and also look on chain. But if that's the case, then those people could step in here at any point. But otherwise, in the natural, I would definitely think that we're going to get some kind of pull down here to once again, I don't know this project at all. It's my first time I'm seeing this. Probably there and possibly there. So that might be where I would draw a box. Once again, I don't know this project at all. We have to go look a little closer, see what's really going on here. Where's this going to? March 10th. This is pretty new too. It's like too new, right? Sometimes it's really hard to get TA when it's just so new. But I would want to see some kind of support build. So I'd like to see a pullback down here and clear some of this, because there's just nothing here. I even find it hard to believe there's 40K of real volume, to be totally honest, on this. Smart dogs with puppers and OG crypto dog. Yeah, it's cool. It's a great meme, right? I mean, like a lot of memes, it's just got all the vibe. It's fun. It's cool. Is this a Richard? It's not a Richard Hart coin. Is this some meme somebody made on his dog?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Oh, wrong button. I like the little icon. Yeah, see, it's actually thin. So the people that were trading this is a tiny group, pretty small group. Yep. Even the first one, Michi, was like double this. And you can see that in the chart. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing maybe the same few people did trades. I don't know. But nothing wrong with it. It could grow if there's a community growing around it.
It's Deerslayer only.
Oh, it's Deerslayer. Is he the only one?
Yeah.
Pulse pup saying, not that pup? Oh. Fuck. I don't know.
Not that pup.
Not that pup.
Shit.
It's got a lot of pups on chain, man. You want to see Pulse pup? All right. But yeah, it looks fine. I mean, I personally would wait for it to come down here because it's quite a juicy run. $2.7 million market cap. Let me just really quick, because I want to see if you did from there, from the high. If you got to the top of this line, it's only 8%. So that's the minimum I would wait to the top of that box, the minimum. And if you come down to the bottom of the box I drew, that's 95%. This box is perfect. I'm going to go with it right there. That's where I would be. That's where I would look for this guy. Pulse Pup. What's going on? Pulse Pup's just hanging out, man. It's holding. Okay, maybe we're starting to get a little bit of break of this trend line we've been going in, but not really. It's just coming to the bottom of the range. It's holding up like a champ. 224. Volume is strong. Force is strong with this one. Now the RSI is this is a daily. Okay, so you do see bearish divergence. All right, so this is coming down, and it's been coming down for quite a long time now. All right, so, and actually I'm not crazy about the way the RSI is starting to look down there. So maybe it does need a little bit more of a correction, could be in order, because as much as this one's done great, it's beautiful. I've made multiple videos about Pulse Pop very early on. It is getting to that place where this needs to play out a little bit. We need to see that bearish divergence go away. A little bit of a reset's always healthy on there. Uh-oh. Are you still there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think everything is good.
I lost some internet over here, so as long as the stream is still up, I'm happy.
Yep, still here.
Still here, okay. Okay, good. Everything's coming back. Give me a sec. Let's make sure. All right. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, it's a beast. It's not a pup anymore. But yeah, I would like to see this get a little bit reset there and just play out and get the consolidation over with there. Otherwise, this would play on my head a little bit. Like, okay, when's that gonna finally, do what it needs to do. So that's my only concern right there. But this is a chance. Maybe we are getting a reversal. Here's a 3-day. You got a long wick on top there. So maybe this breaks and we get some consolidation. I would like to see this come down to 146. That'd be like the most ideal spot right now. You got a big volume gap right there. And this is not ideal either, but may not come down there. But maybe at least 150-ish we get in there. That'd be really nice. Make our way. Even if we got 200, that might do it. If we just ranged up here, I could do it. But ideally, if we came down and touched about 150 in range, that'd be nice. That's the pup you like? Good, good, good. Yeah, PulsePup's good. We like PulsePup. Steady's a smart dev. Oh, man. Shit. What the?
No, man, just leave it. It's awesome. Come on.
I've never actually known that move was possible, so I don't even know.
Amazing. Bro, that's amazing.
What is going on? Right when I finally get everything working, I get new challenges. Right when everything's finally working, we got all new stuff. All right. Let's go. What do we got? I do need to see some of this. You guys need to see some of this data. There you go. What is that? It went sideways for a sec. Yeah. Man, it's all under control. We got it now. Let's go look at look at Inc again. What's going on? 221. Yeah, just still hanging out. The whole crypto markets are generally frozen right now. Everything's just frozen. Pepe. BFF. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, BFF. Took a little tumble right there. So we got a little bit of a break. Now you're coming down to some serious support. Now that's on the weekly. Let's just switch over here to the daily real quick. Now once again, very similar to pDAI and what have you. I mean, we're in a really, really giant falling wedge here, which is generally really nice. I mean, we like to see these things. These things are pretty powerful. All right. They're quite powerful, and the bigger they are, the more powerful they are. So very similar to pDAI. I think when this does rip, it's going to be quite a juicy move to the upside. Do you guys think pUSDT will pair with pUSDC and pDAI? That's a good question. A lot of people were talking about that before too. What do you think, Pedro? You want to take this one?
Yeah, man. I think it's. I think it's quite possible, right? I think the liquidity is bonded at this point. It seems so. Yeah, I think so. I think it probably will. I think it probably will. Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's. I don't know. It's a good question. I could see it like going both ways, right? Yeah, man. I think it can.
Yeah. It does seem like a lot of the stables are moving up together.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
And they're going to. I chose pDAI, but looks like the other stables were also doing very well too.
Mm-hmm.
So. In terms of trading and catching the run up, I mean, it looks like they're all going to pump, and they were all pumping together as well. So there's that too. Lauren says, "What are your dog's name? And can we see the pup?" Oh, I like dogs a lot. I wish I had a dog. I've been traveling so much, it wasn't a possibility. So I don't have one right now. What are your dog's name? Can we see the pup? What about you? You got a dog?
No, I don't.
No. Yeah.
No pets. I actually have two not hamsters, but like they're kind of like hamsters, but they're not really hamsters. Like it's similar. It's like a squirrel thing.
Yeah,
I don't know the name.
A squirrel. A ferret. You have a ferret?
Nah, not really a ferret. It's different. Yeah, it's smaller. Ferret is nice. Yeah.
I now that I'm
there's people living in Lisbon. See from the chat. Lauren,
Lisbon.
nice.
Lauren's in Lisbon.
Good.
Whoa.
Very
Living
good.
in PT as well.
Smart.
Nice, nice. Are you close to Lisbon?
I am in Lisbon.
Oh, you're in Lisbon. Oh, right on.
I am in Lisbon. I'm near a sporting stadium.
Okay.
It's a club. Yeah.
Now that I'm settled where I am, I do want to get a dog, but I would need help. Definitely, working a lot, traveling. I mean, I guess one thing I love about where I live is they love dogs here. That was like a big thing because I've been to cities where they love cats and I've been to cities where they love dogs. And of course, I'm a dog person. So I love cats too. I love all animals, but it would be awesome having a dog here because you can take the dog on the trains, subway, restaurants, cafes, everywhere you go. They love dogs out here. And it'd be super cool. But I'd have to start a cult so that I could have help out here because I don't know if I can manage it with my schedule, to be totally honest. It'd be tough. But I would love to get one out here. Best city for dogs. They got these Czech shepherds out here. They almost look like a cross between a German shepherd, of course, and a wolf. They're beautiful and smart.
Get the Chihuahua.
No, that's no. I could not handle a Chihuahua. No. They're like always shaking. In LA, there were so many Chihuahuas.
Oh yeah.
They're like the official dog of Los Angeles.
The official dog of.
And they're always shaking. And I know I don't like nervous animals like that. Yeah, must be strong. Bone chilling, damp, soul crushing, cold. Right now in Lisbon, is it bone chilling, damp, cold?
I mean, but it's like Portuguese cold, right? It's not really that cold, right?
Oh, what you guys call cold is probably different than what I have for cold, I'm sure.
Of course, bro. It's like where you are. It's like minus 10 degrees. It's proper cold, I guess.
We get proper cold, but it's been really beautiful because spring has started here, and there's not a more beautiful place in the world than Prague in the spring. It's just stunning. Abdella's asking, Pedro, how are you, man?
I was actually answering. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good, and you, man? Enjoying. Yes.
Get it? No, we're too old for a hamster. Good God. I'm not into small furry animals either at all. Smash the like button, pups. You guys are amazing. There is about 5 people watching the show right now.
Yeah.
If all 5 of you hit this like button, we can get it up to. We should be able to hit 200 likes, man. We should be able to hit 200. We're right around the corner. Let's see if we can do it. And also want to thank Ponzi Chat, the Erics for the super chats. You guys are awesome. We need to look right now at really quick. I want to see how the SPX midnight right now. Oh, I don't want you guys to see that chart. I'm just looking at some bearish possibilities. Okay, we're still looking good. Everything's just hanging out. Let's come over here. I just want to see how we handled this over here. Okay, we got a nice juicy bounce, so we'll probably move up. And possibly at least come over to the daily. Right at the 200. We should probably get. It's going to be interesting. It depends what happens this weekend, but yeah, we could have a nice juicy rally Monday. There's no guarantees here. We could have something to hear. We need to see what happens. Jeez. Oh, 187. You guys are legends. We're almost there. There's more likes than viewers right now. Nice.
Yes.
We're almost at 200. Get a cockatiel. What's that? Is that a bird or is that a dog? Cockatiel? What's that?
This is no. Is that a dog? Is that a breed? I don't know. Might be a breed.
Pups, we did the thing, the crypto summit. We're gonna go look right now at the news. I had some news for you guys, and we can also see if anything happened here with the summit. I'll just type in crypto summit. See what people are saying. There we go. All right.
Gratitude for the seriousness with which you're approaching our industry and how you're actually helping guide it in the right direction. I work with many central banks in other countries, and when I was working there, I was wondering why I, as an American citizen, can't help the United States financial system reach this higher level that the world is on course towards generally. And so I'm very grateful that finally there's been a new level of kind of common sense and adoption of these ideas. Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Besson, Secretary Lutnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful them too. So I'm just overjoyed to see this, and I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one.
That was kind of the vibe of the thing, right?
Very good. I feel excited.
Rodney, a summary of what happened at the White House Crypto Summit. That's Speed, by the way. He's an interesting guy. That's pretty much what went down. Yeah, that's pretty much what went down, right?
Yeah. What up, Kyle?
It's a parrot. A cockatiel is a parrot. Let's go look. So somebody was recommended we get a cockatiel. I'm gonna look this up. Oh, one of these things? Oh, you guys are, what am I gonna do with one of these? I'll put it on my shoulder and walk around. I go on stream. What's up, pups? And then have this little parrot, and a fucking little parrot. I could get one of these. What do you guys think? But then it's is it a logistical issue? Is it gonna poop on my shoulder? Are pirates covered?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
Is there a cool looking one? I don't like this color, the gray colors, or maybe if there's an interesting looking one. This one's kind of cool looking. These are the ones that talk too, right?
I think. I don't know. They might. If you ask them nicely.
I need to get one in brand colors though, right? Like bright green and this pink thing. Yeah. Let's go. It's a parrot. Yeah. Interesting bird. It's kind of fucking guy. Super chat.
ワールドワイド1873スーパーチャティド $1.99 プメーカールックスオードリーストロングホワイウォールドルイット
Nice.
Super chat from Worldwide 1873. What's up, G? He says, P-Maker looks oddly strong. Why would it? Why wouldn't it? Let me read it again. P-Maker looks oddly strong. Worldwide, thanks so much for that super chat. Let's go see what's happening on P-Maker. What is happening over there? All right, let's go see it. All right, Speed, take a chill pill. We'll come right back. Let's go look at P-Maker. Where are we at? P-Maker. So we need to see Maker, what, Pulse? I have this chart somewhere, but I haven't looked at it in a while. least it's this one here. So Maker on Pulse. Or maybe I have been watching it. Oh, it's been a long time now, so I looked at it. Yeah, it's look, this is a really great P copy. You know, let's not forget Richard Hart, one of his big, you know, one of the reasons he made PulseChain and that he promoted it was that these P copies would have value. I'm sure he wasn't just, you know, randomly saying that. I think we may be surprised at how bullish some of these P copies become, right? P Maker is a very strong project. It's also connected to pDAI, right? There's Aave, there's Maker, there's what's another P copy that you think might do really well?
That I think that will do, like in terms of usefulness, like P Maker, right? Because P Maker has a utility function, right? So, I mean, there's. Let me see the other ones. There's like the pUni that I think it's going to do well, but it's not because of utility, right? Just because I think eventually, you know, people will kind of like it's a probabilities game, of course, but I think pUni kind of might attract people, right? Because Uni is kind of like the brand that attacked Hex, right? So it's a revenge. Yeah, pUni. Yeah, exactly. A copy of Uniswap, basically. So, what are the other ones?
So, you know, this was quite a move that P Maker did, and I'm kind of bummed I missed it.
Yes,
which one?
Is a good one too.
P-Comp. Oh, Compound.
Yeah,
Compound is another one.
Compound. Yeah.
Yo, good night, Deerslayer. Great having you.
Wave, Gnosis, Pro. I mean, yeah, there's some. Balancer. Oh, Balancer too.
Oh, Balancer might be another one.
Yeah.
But worldwide, check this out. This was quite a move right here, okay? This was crazy, and I'm kind of bummed I missed it. This is awesome. Now, this also moved when pDAI moved, right? Remember that? The pDAI did its major move right there. So, of course, P Maker moved with it. Now, I do think it's coming up into a lot of resistance right now. I do think maybe $7 might get filled down here. It's possible. You have a ton of support right here. All right, coming all the way back, ton of support. This is as bright as my purple lines get. All right. And it was quite a move. So I think this needs to get a little bit of air here. It needs to just take a breather 1 second. I don't see it massively I don't necessarily see this going like this yet. It's possible. It's 100% possible that it could happen. It could. Okay, and I want to say that if we get very bullish, that could happen. We could start moving. It could, you know, it could do something crazy, right? Like, okay, it could happen. But I do see just the way this pushes. I don't know. Let me look at the MACD too. I didn't even bother. I'm just going off some price action right now. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it's certainly moving up. Certainly already crossed on the 3-day. Already crossed on the 3-day. Look at that. That is crazy, right? Wow, look at that. Was super oversold. We could probably see that on the... actually, the RSI looks all right to me, too, to be totally honest. Wow. You're right. This is showing a lot of strength, for sure. I bet you if we look at the stochastic, it's going to be, like, very strong right now. Oh, it already cooked up there, huh? Okay, weekly's turning over. Huh. I'm not convinced we have to go down to down here to the support. I'm not at all. We could go back to like $14 or something. That would be a higher low off that wick right there. Now this is on the weekly, right? But if I go to the daily, yeah, we could go back to 12 or 14 and still be in a nice, juicy, strong, you know, way about things. You know, we could come back down, you know, and then you could do something like that. Yeah, it is looking strong. It is looking good. 7 is an area calling it, but I don't think we need to go down there. I mean, there's definitely people stepping in here. Yeah, this could be a nice P copy. I mean, it's at 22 million market cap, and I don't think it's going anywhere. I do think this is going to be on that list, along with some of the ones that Pedro just mentioned that are they're going to hold up and they're going to do well. You know what I mean? So you could have something like that. You know what I mean? It holds up. We don't have to come down here. Maybe this does start to hold up. We'll come back and check on this. Oh, I was watching this. What is this in? I had it under P copies. Cool, man. Thanks for reminding us about this one to keep an eye on it. And once again, like I said, Richard Hart, it wasn't just like an afterthought. He was very adamant about P copies and how they're going to have value. And I think that's another reason a lot of us also believed in pDAI and some of the other things. And some of them could end up becoming quite strong and surprise a lot of people. You know, maybe this is one. Who knows, right?
Yes.
You think RH making moves for our beloved pDAI? Maybe. Have we seen anything happen on chain? Atropa. Yeah, 4 cents. That's fine. Still looking good. I think we looked at this. Oh, yeah, we're looking at news. Let's go back. I want to see some of the news. I had some news and see what else. I want to see what people said. We saw it wasn't that exciting. Dudes with $100 of BTC waiting for the summit live stream. That is 100% right on point, man. That is right on point. That is great. I love it.
We will keep the dollar as a reserve currency, legal tender, and use stable coins to do it. Gee, which stable coin is fully backed, fully reserved, has all of the legal provenance ready to go, and settles in 3 to 5 seconds?
Oh my God.
RLUSD for the win. Using
X. It's always the XRP guy.
Really?
Always.
Is it true?
No. It's no. I know you was going to say something about XRP because it's always like they always say XRP at the end. Like 2, 3, 5 like seconds to all that shit and nobody cares. Sorry, but PulseChain is better. Boom.
PulseChain is better. pDAI is better. Stablecoin too. Pup, smash the like button. We're at 193. Let's get to 200. It pumps your bags. It gets the word out. It gets the word out for PulseChain. So it's a win-win. And that's really what I want to do. I want to pump my bags. So, and I think people who come to the stream and they discover PulseChain, they'll also appreciate that.
What's up with the FIFA trophy?
We don't know. No one's figured it out yet. So they placed a giant FIFA trophy at the Crypto Summit to pitch attendees on helping them launch. Trophy? They spent the first 15 minutes going on this trophy thing. I'm telling you, I think there was some Masonic Illuminati symbolism going on with this meeting.
It has to be like
that's what I was saying.
FIFA, that's like the Football Federation in Europe.
There might be like a numeric code, or maybe they're signaling to you something's going to happen with FIFA, or there's some significance about it, or the game, or maybe something about this particular shape. There's something coded in this for sure. All right, I know it. All right.
FIFA, first in, first out.
Boring math later.
I mean, maybe that's the code, first in, first out. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Carlos.
What's up, big gunner?
I love that code. The energy.
Whoa. What's up? No. Be connect. Wow!
Hey, Valiant, Loki, yeah, maybe it's pointing attention to the sun. Maybe because this month, the sun, it's letting you know something. There's something about this. I'm telling you, it wasn't there randomly. None of this shit is random. No. There was some Masonic Illuminati something going on with this thing, because they spent about 10 minutes going on this FIFA thing and this award, and it looks like a sun. 100% correct. The big disc, maybe something to do with the soccer game or numerology or an event with the soccer as well. I don't know. Be great for somebody Who knows? But certainly, I just did a video with Stefan Burns. Some of you guys caught it, where we talked about March and the sun, the physics of the sun, and astrology. He's a geophysicist, and the effect on the markets. And we even did a birth chart for PulseChain. So there are people that understand that the sun has an extraordinarily powerful play on markets and also just general sentiment. And we are, believe it or not, in a lull right now. But the last week, we were being pummeled by record-breaking plasma rays from the sun, and I think it starts up again next week. So we'll see it. FIFA has a lot.
Is that good?
No.
Okay. I thought more plasma rays. It was good, right?
We're being blasted. It creates. Yeah. It just sets us up. So maybe
so
this has something to do.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen that video, the first 45 minutes are the main juicy part about the equinoxes and the blood moon. The blood moon is coming up on March 14th, so you still have time. It's on my obviously it's on my channel, Stefan Burns, and then we go into PulseChain and some really interesting things about the I Ching and numerology and stuff. But
one thing, does the blood moon marks the bottom, or like is it not really the? It's like around that day.
You got to watch the video.
Okay.
You got to watch the video. It's
I think I watched a little bit, but then I was doing other stuff, so I couldn't keep up basically. But it's good to have different information, man. So I commend you for that. It's awesome to have
No, I love talking to him. The guy is a absolute genius. He is. Okay, where are we at? So right here, Stephen Burns. Right here, this video. The sun, the market. Yeah, so go check it out. We just did it 3 days ago. It's very, very juicy.
What was that shit?
What do you say?
No, the other, like that one is fine too.
I lost the mouse, pups. The mouse froze.
Nice. Could be worse.
Oh damn. Okay, let's get it back. This is
the view is okay.
PulseChain holders in 2026. Oh, okay, this was great. This is.
Hi, my name is Sam, and this is my story.
What's up, guys? I'm here with my boy Sam from FTX.
Being comfortable with risk is
never
very
forget,
important.
guys.
Why don't you buy a Lamborghini, man?
Didn't have any particular need for one.
Use a lot of like elementary school math.
The most generous billionaire in the world. Sam has crazy hair. Sam is vegan.
This is disgusting.
Sam sleeps 5 hours a night. Sam has $22 billion.
A lot of people think this is how you mine Bitcoin, but you don't need a flamethrower. You just need FTX. Free Bitcoin.
I got you, Sam. I know you didn't think that, well, I guess you thought I was just kidding when I said get ready. No, bud. No. Hey, I know everything. I may know more than Caroline, to be honest with you.
It's not the first time I've made a bad investment. Probably not the last time. But luckily, I make more good ones than bad ones.
I just want to let you know, jail's not that bad. It's not the worst thing ever.
Sam.
100% of the time when I meet a person who has lots of money and is very, very frugal with their lifestyle, they are not a good person. 100% of the time. When I know people with lots of money and they sit there and they want to drive an old Toyota Corolla, or they're very frugal, they talk about investing, that's when they save money. These people are always fucking weirdos.
So remember, never forget. The signs were there. Look, the signs were there the whole time. All right, definitely. Come on. This is a little great montage.
We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
Yeah, burn this into your head. People actually bought this story. They believed it. They believe this bullshit, and the tells are all there. Right? It was interesting how Tate was like, yeah, because there's psychological tells, man. There's things that they're not congruent. But I mean, it's just crazy. It was funny. I watched a few minutes of this interview from prison, and he's not so He's not without the help of the SEC and all the people, and you better believe it was an inside job. A lot of people were helping him. I don't think he was just, some guy who put it all together himself. No friggin' way. He wasn't so impressive, man. He's just a little scammer. He got really far, Man, Fox 5 million people at once. It's just evil, man. It's just wrong.
Being comfortable with risk is very important.
Why don't you buy a Lamborghini, man?
Didn't have any particular need for one.
There's a character in Game of Thrones called the Little Sparrow. Remember, he was trying to do good, and he was kind of like the religious cult guy, and he was trying. And his whole thing was like, they were like, "Why are you dressed like that?" And the whole thing was he would dress in like rags and stuff, and he was always like, "Oh, I just want to help everybody. I want to save King's Landing," or whatever his like line was. Well, he ended up being the most evil person on Game of Thrones. Like, he was one of the most evil people. So you never buy that. Never buy into this stuff. This whole thing, right? The tells were there. Tells were there. This is at the Pulse conference. Now, I'm sure a lot more stuff has happened, but they haven't really put a lot of stuff up yet, at least that I could find. But this was on stage now. This is RG3 and Fast Abdul. And I've met this gentleman once before. I cannot remember. Their names are up there. Their Sending Man, Mr. Angry Twinkie. But yeah, so it was cool. I actually watched some of this video. It was pretty cool. And looking sharp. All the guys look really sharp. Yeah, so if you guys see, if you're on X and you guys see that everybody speaking or whatever, make sure to show your support, at least smash like or what have you. But let's see if they've posted more stuff really quick. Look at that. Yeah, Friday night. So that's going to be tonight. They're going to have Dollar Cross Crypto and Cultivate Cryptos. That should be cool. I'll just randomly play like some sections, see if we can get something. Does it work?
We've done a horrible job of onboarding, to be completely honest. I've seen better onboarding with.
We've done a horrible job of onboarding. Nice.
That's the first place.
I like the message, bro. I like it. Let's fucking go.
Oh, man.
The biggest things in crypto.
Don't open with that.
Take off and do better.
That's so true.
Great protocols that are built by folks like yourself.
Man, that was.
It's hours long. I just clicked on one spot.
Yeah, that was amazing.
There's the
you have superpowers.
Guys learn all the goals, right? And
it's like
we're able to get together like this and have a really good time, right? Because I'm assuming.
The section I heard was with Fast Abdul.
If you can teach people what they mean, what they do.
I'm just
some people just like monkey pictures. I like monkey pictures.
I like monkey pictures.
Yeah.
Well, we all know how NFT have gone.
Nice. Cool. Pulse conference. It's going good, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great weekend. They're really just starting out. Should be getting crazier. Tam, are you heading over to Vegas? You don't live too far, right, from Vegas? And true. SBF apparently is in the same cell as Diddy. That had to be planned. That had to be some kind of Illuminati plan as well. This shit just... This rabbit hole.
At least he likes cucumber, so...
He likes cucumbers? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. Good point. He does like cucumbers, didn't he? I would not want... Well, actually, you know what? He still knows stuff. I'd want, learn stuff. He's teaching Diddy all kinds of shit right now, and Diddy's teaching him all kinds of stuff right now, too. So, tried to speak about... Where Ian tried to speak about pDAI. Okay. What... DK, it's a pretty long video. Do you have any idea where that would be in the video? Can you give me some general...
I'm scared now.
It's just regular finance. So
yeah, DK, can you find it? If you've seen it before, look, I'll leave this page open. Find it and drop it in the chat. I'll go to it, man. Have you seen this one?
It's a good one.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, not sure. Sorry, I just saw him tweet about it. Yeah. Dude, try to find it. We'll pull it up. Oh, guys, we passed 200 likes. What is up? You guys get a special for that. You guys are amazing. You guys are incredible.
I wonder what happens next.
We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
That was awesome. Chat, you're amazing. This meme is ridiculous. It's a GIF, whatever. I think Pulse Dragon makes it. He's very talented, by the way. This Pulse Dragon, you guys, if you don't follow him, you need to go follow him. He's a very talented guy. He made this. Let me punch it up. Right now I'm waiting for DK. He's looking for the clip. And he made this, which is pretty cool.
Very good.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it. Some kind of AI something.
It's AI stuff. Yeah, probably AI video. One of those.
But super talented.
Yeah.
The High Sparrow, Grey Knight. That's it. He never would have that shit with Tyven about. He never would have. The High Sparrow. That's right. Yeah. It's an archetype. It's that whole like, oh, you know, I'm just groveling and dressed in rags and I'm driving a Corolla. But secretly, those people are the most psychotic. Okay, so let me see if we got some more.
Be connect!
All right, buddy.
BitConnect, Carlos. Amazing.
Was a full-on glaze fest. Oh, Mr. President, thank you so much for saving our industry. We were so unsafe without you. It's just turned into a full-on glaze fest, hoping that we get Trump on our side so he pumps our bags. This is really what we've come to.
Okay, I mean, look, we could just be grateful. It's pretty awesome, but it's you know, it's funny. Oh, cool. There you go.
You can just be grateful. It's good.
Yeah, it's still good, man. Step in the right direction.
Exactly.
That's good. I'm happy. That's great, man. I mean, you could look. It could be much worse. They could have brought Gary Gensler back.
Yep.
Somebody said prediction. This guy said yesterday. Well, a lot of people probably have predictions, right? Crypto Summit will be a nothing burger.
Among nations.
Okay,
David, so today, when President Trump has signed the executive order to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve and stockpile, we're going to position the United States as a leader among nations in the digital asset strategy. It's important for the United States to recognize this fact and get ahead of the other nations in the digital age. We applaud the President's direction to use the digital assets already in possession of the nation, and we are going to establish.
All right. That guy's exciting. What the fuck is that shit? We waited a whole week. Yeah, kind of. More XRP stuff. Yeah. This FIFA thing, I think there's going to be something about this that we're missing. This wasn't put there for randomly. This is some kind of symbolism, man. Dude, you know what this looks like? Have you seen that movie? There's a movie where the aliens, they leave these blueprints for a time traveling machine, a multi-dimensional thing.
Sure,
okay,
sure.
And the lead is an actress, and she goes.
Exactly,
They build a capsule.
Contact. I think it's
Contact. Yes,
right?
and they drop the capsule, and this thing's like spinning. And when she falls through the middle, she goes into another dimension or whatever it is. Whatever, you know, the point is. And maybe this is something to do with they're trying to open up portals to another dimension to bring in other spirits.
To bring in the pump?
To bring in the pumps. It's a time machine. There's some symbolism here, man. There's something going on. There's something. It's telling us something. The movie is Contact. Yeah, Carl Sagan, that's right. There's something they're trying to tell us. This looks exactly like that machine from Contact. Now that I'm looking it up close. Before it was just a sun, right? But they opened it now. I think there's something here, man. There's got to be some videos coming out of symbolism of this whole thing. It's about energy.
Thank you. That coin.
Ampfer, yeah, maybe it's something about energy.
It does look like the sun in the middle, right?
That coin may be worth more than FIFA in the end. It could be quite a coin, actually. Huh? Anyway, thank you, Johnny. Great
Trump
job.
looks
I
wrecked.
just thought you should see this trophy because it's really, it's the biggest sporting
The
event
gateway
in the
to the
world,
Event
and
Horizon film.
We have it here.
Gateway
And,
in
we
the Event
appreciate being
Horizon
selected.
film.
Thank you very
Wait,
much.
wait, Wolf. The
What?
FIFA World Cup is
And
on the
welcome
United
to-
States, right?
No, tell me what's going on. Fill me in.
Yeah, I think the FIFA World Cup is going to be on the United States, so that's why. I think that's why.
Yeah, but there's more to it than that, though. Why would
No,
it
no,
be
for
here,
sure,
though?
for sure.
Why would
but
it be here?
I was looking for the reason for the trophy to but I think it's because the World Cup is going to be there. I guess.
Yeah.
But sure, but the trophy does look, strange.
They're gonna summon meme coins from another dimension.
Yes, fuck yeah, that is a
Content
good reason.
machine.
Man.
Yes.
I like that.
The aliens come. We're just all flipping meme coins. Fucking like, what the fuck's on this planet? Everyone who
Nobody
runs
gives
this
a shit
pla-
about the aliens.
Yeah. The aliens leave. They come. They're like, what the fuck? It's just one big casino. Earth. Fucking leave.
Yeah.
It will be held in Mexico, USA, and Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Maybe it's also hinting to the Amero. The plan is the Jesuits, Illuminati. They want to join Canada, America, and Mexico into one nation, and
Makes sense.
have a stable coin called the Amero come out. That is one of the plans, and I think it's going to happen for sure. I just don't know when, because it would make a massive GDP. You'd have a giant honeypot. It would be like the EU for North America. It would be. But to do that, they have to reduce the living standard for the United States. Look, this is a whole nother video. I could go on for 2 hours about this one. But yeah, there is something about this.
Well, like
for
they're
sure.
doing in Europe, I guess.
Like they're doing in Europe. Yeah, they're bringing the living standard down. Because you can't just join America and Mexico right now. You need and you can't really bring up the living standard. It's much easier to bring down the living standard of people.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing. And then at some point, they're going to merge Mexico and America. That's why all the people that were put there by the Illuminati didn't want to build a wall, because they're like, look, we're going to get rid of the wall anyway. It's not going to be there soon. Possibly. Now we're going down that rabbit hole. Yo, did you find the time for that video, Mr. DK? Rich, or who's looking for it? DK? DK's still looking. He's like, where's this part about pDAI? He's like, where is this part? He's going to be looking for a long time. It's not that long a video. You should be able to find it. Interdimensional crypto. There you go. There's definitely something here, man. Definitely something. Let's see if somebody updated that. Nah, you didn't find it? All right. It's all good. So, that's it. Oh, you guys want to see something cool?
Your card table, well, run. Also, people have said that after a shuffle, say for example a riffle shuffle or a overhand shuffle like this, always remember to cut the cards. That way you can prevent any form of cheating.
DK was
right?
pretty bad quality.
Well, that's not true. Some people even say that you just follow the casino style where they cut the cards on the table and shuffle them on the table. That way, you can prevent any form of cheating, because that's what the casinos do. Even get somebody else to cut the cards. Well, yeah. The truth is this: regardless of whether you are shuffling the cards or I'm shuffling the cards, we can always track where the card is, or whatever card we want. Say for example, in this case, the next ace, the ace of diamonds. I now know it's 18 from the top, but if we continue to shuffle the cards some more, now it has repositioned to the 28th position, which means now I can just cut to the 28th position and find the next ace, which is the ace of diamonds.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, last but not least, people say that the best way to prevent any form of cheating is to get other people to shuffle and cut the cards. That way, you can't cheat. Well, it's a bit too late for that. So the best advice, like I said over and over again, is to never gamble with strangers. What?
That's amazing. I thought the first time the deck was just stacked with aces, and then he flips it over at the end and you see the fucking, and I'm just amazing. I had to watch it a bunch of times. It's fucking great.
If you see someone
So good. Pups, this is us. This is us literally right after sack price.
Yes.
PulseChain holders. Yeah. On the yacht. I heard that Alien was asking Satoshi Nakamoto, Tal Buter, and Richard Hart. Who's Alien? What's become CryptoPunks against? Chat, you guys are absolutely amazing. We got over 200 likes. That was rad. Yeah, so in closing, Looks like it was a nothing burger, really, but I don't think so. It looks like that. I think there was packaged in there some really powerful things, and I think something we're going to find out later. Maybe someone who knows symbolism really in depth will have a video soon on YouTube talking about that FIFA thing and the thing that we're noticing about it looks like the time traveling. I think there's something here they're trying to communicate or say that is about to happen.
With that, I agree. I agree in the sense that when they do like sports ceremonies, usually they always send a message, right?
Yes, they always send a message.
So the trophy, like, sure, like the trophy having a meaning, it's like absolutely correct. I think the analysis. And Sasha, let me tell you something. You're saying that the cypherpunk movement, has become, it's trying to work with the establishment. But look, honestly, the only way that we can beat the establishment is if we become the establishment. We need to be like water.
You think so?
Yeah, of course. Like I think there's no way to beat it, right? You just need to join it and change it, right? That's it. There's no grand Rebel Alliance, that's a nice movie, right? But that's not how things work in real life, in my opinion.
That's how it is now. We had a new dimension, man. New thing. Somebody was asking what they should get with their new bullets. Hey, I'm still a huge fan of ink, okay? I think at these prices, I'd be loading up on ink for sure in terms of the core. That still might be my favorite. And then possibly, E-Hex. Or, I don't know which hex. It's really tough to say. But that may be a big surprise. But ink for sure. Ink 100%. Yeah. So we're going to find stuff out about that video. I don't think it was just a letdown. I think it was loaded. We got to look deeper, closer. Something about it. Pedro, it was great seeing you again. And
yeah, man. Likewise.
Chat. Hopefully tomorrow. Maybe I'll be back on. Or Sunday night for sure. I think maybe I'll wait till Sunday. In the meantime, you guys stay awesome. Come to the Telegram at St. Wolf Vision in the Telegram. At St. Wolf Vision. You got to come to the Telegram. We got Mad Alpha in there to discuss. A lot of juicy alpha.
And quality memes.
Oh, and great memes. Yeah. Come to the Telegram. You guys are amazing. And we'll see you soon. All right. Later,
Take
everyone.
care, guys.
Good night.